Meowning friends! So, you might hear some weird things in the background, but that's just the LCK stream. So today's T1 versus Genji, the LCK playoffs finals. In terms of the game world, I haven't actually done anything after getting the supercritical mask. I wanted to AFK to get rid of the radiation, but my laptop was overheating and I needed to get the videos edited anyway, so I just turned off the world and fell asleep and kind of forgot about it for a few days. Well, not a few days, it's just a day and a half or something like that. So here we are again. Let's check the radiation. Oh, okay, so I was hoping that the radiation will still decay even after we go AFK, as in even after we go offline, because 5 hours is a long time to wait. So I guess I can just continue working in the arcane library and wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh my god, my reactor exploded. Why? How? Oh my god, the other one exploded too! How? Like, in the last episode it was working for so long. What? Oh. Calm. Well, I guess I don't really need it anymore, cause if we look at our palettes, we've got okay, we don't have as much as I'd like. How's a fission field? Fission... Oh, it's fissile field, isn't it? Yeah, I've got quite a bit. So maybe I was too overconfident with my system or something. But how did it explode? Like, I wasn't online ever since like the end of last episode, and the end of last episode when I was here, both of them were okay. And then I went back. It couldn't have exploded as soon as I go back to the base, could it? Oh man. Oh wow. Okay, this is a bit disappointing. I guess I can just rebuild the reactor, but if it's gonna explode again, then there's not really much of a point. Oh well, let's fix the plutonium one, because it's relatively intact. From the looks of it, it's just missing a few... I'm not crying, by the way. My voice is just nasally today because I'm still sick. Like, it's been 3 days or so after the vacuum cup treatment, and I'm still a bit out of it. But yeah, I guess I should get to fixing this one, because it is relatively intact compared to the other one. Oh man. And I'd like to emphasize again, I'm not crying. That's just how my voice works when I'm sick. Where is it? Isn't it an assembly rod? Oh, there we are. So I did make the patterns in the last episode to facilitate making stuff, which is why this is actually not so painful, the reconstruction. What's painful is actually not knowing why it exploded, because you know, it'd be great to know why it exploded so that I can avoid it in the future. That was a weird voice crack. It wasn't even a voice crack, it was just a voice disappearance. This is gonna be annoying because building the 2 reactors actually gave me the perfect amount of materials to use up all the reactor casings and glass. So having to rebuild this will definitely result with me having excess glass and stuff. Man. Like, I don't understand why there's so many K-pop fans, because the idols are really cute. I'm watching Yoonhee. I'm not sure what group she's from, but I'm pretty sure she's just a K-pop idol. Probably a famous one too. Don't mind my boomer self for not knowing. I don't really keep track with all that stuff. But yeah. She's really cute, so I kinda understand why there's so many K-pop fans. How many do I need? So I need 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's at least 15. Where's my assembly rod? Okay, so you can crop exact numbers for these. That makes sense. It's just the casing and the glass that has an uncontrollable crafting amount. Yeah, so the squealing you hear in the background, that's Unity playing LOL, which is why I said it's kinda cute. So my running theory is that putting the reactor in force loaded chunks actually makes it run even when you're offline. But because the other machines aren't running, I'm guessing that either the nuclear waste, well, that's probably the only thing that's happening. Oh, actually, it might either be the nuclear waste or the water is not being pumped in, because some of the things don't work when you're offline and force load chunks are activated. Like, this is just me guessing, because I don't even know if force loaded chunks work when you're offline. Because when I shut down my laptop, that also shuts down the server, which makes it so that it shouldn't tick anything. It doesn't retroactively calculate the ticks when starting up the world, I don't believe. I'm just trying to make sure that all the control rods and casings are in place, and then I'll just need to calculate how many glass I'll need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's kind of interesting how the chain went through the hole there. Oh, and in the last episode, I was slurring a lot and dragging my words a lot. In fact, in most of my episodes I do that. Don't worry, it's not a stroke or anything. Like, I've had CT scans and MRIs, so it's confirmed that I don't have a stroke. But it's kinda... oh shit! I'll need to make control rods for this anyway, so yeah. I was trying to make reactor glass. But yeah, don't worry, it's not a stroke or anything that's causing me to have the speech impediments. But it's also not something natural like autism or something like that. Because I did, for example, when I was in the UK, we had to take a test to check if we're on the spectrum or not, and I wasn't, so I know that's not definitive, because it can be like, it can be high functioning and stuff like that, but, oh, why isn't it? Oops, okay, so story time stopped really suddenly, but that's because I don't know what's causing the reactor not to form. I'm pretty sure everything is filled up now. Oh, wait, no, that's, oh, there it is. So there's a few casing missing. Yeah, that should do the trick. So yeah, I wasn't on the spectrum, so it's kind of strange that it would be strange if I somehow ended up being autistic or anything. But then again, I also just had that psychological test, which also showed that other than being attention deficit for some weird reason, like slightly attention deficit according to them, just really slightly. Yeah, I'm still kind of pissed at that. I'm okay. So yeah, I have no idea why I can't string my sentences together and whatnot. So it might be a lack of practice, because I've stopped talking to people like for a few years or so. Oh, why is it damaged? So it might be... oh! I might have overreached myself by setting the rate limit to be that high. I guess I can just set it back to 1 and let it generate passively. But let's wait for the damage to drop down first. Now, this disaster here on the other hand. But yeah, I have no idea why I can't string my words together. It's kinda annoying because if you've watched anything from my main channel where I upload random stuff and sometimes upload interviews of me and also some video presentations. I don't link the video. I don't link the channels, by the way, because the aim of me making these channels are just to de-stress, and I don't want, for example, future employers to find out about this, which is why I don't tell people to like and subscribe, because I don't want the channel to grow. So that's also probably why I subconsciously make the content really boring. Oh, and this is not cool, by the way, this is serious, because I've been finding that renting online, recording myself renting and then uploading it online is actually helping me feel a lot better. What was I saying? So yeah, I keep losing my train of thought and I keep on getting distracted and stuff like that. Like, I know I am experiencing that, but I want to know why. Because if you watch my previous, like, pre-2023, anything from pre-2023, I'm a normal human being. Well, an overachieving normal human being, but a normal human being. I don't stutter, I don't lose train of thoughts like I'm talking right now. This is how I normally am. But once I sit down and try to do something, all of a sudden I'm like, wonky, and yeah, it's really hamstringing me because I can't drive because my eyesight is just horrible. I can't get the LASIK treatment because that's too expensive for me right now, and I can't rely on anything because every time I need to go somewhere, for example, right now, if I wanted to go shop for some chips to fry, I can't. Because no one's gonna drive me. I need to make an appointment the day before, even if I just need to go grocery shopping. So yeah, I guess that's probably why I'm depressed. I'm sorry, I don't even know why I'm ranting again. It just happened. I should be fixing the reactor. But yeah, it's just really annoying. So that's why I make these videos and rant. And sometimes I hope people don't actually watch it because when I get over the depression or I don't even know if I'm depressed or not, because it's not it is the classic signs of depression, but I did visit my psychiatrist, and she didn't say anything about me being depressed. So anyways, I'm just slowly rebuilding the floor and stuff. Oh, the match is starting, or at least the pre-match is starting. I kind of want to stream the entire thing.
Out of these two in the Inspire Arena.
It's crazy because they've always been in a huge arena if I keep on
games, but now
like stopping my train of thought because of the stream.
I think
and it might not even make sense why I suddenly stopped talking because I don't know if you can hear the stream properly or not. God damn it, I'm short of exactly one. I guess I can just cheeky... Oh wait, no, I'm short of 3. Still, I can just cheaply break these because they're gonna be covered by the assembly rods anyways. There we go. But yeah, I'm so depressed that I haven't even collected my pay. Like, I did some tutoring last year, and I'm supposed to be paid out for my time at the end of the session.
Yeah, we all know what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be
because
simple
of some
3-0, I think.
shit, I actually ended up not collecting it yet. I just hope they haven't like decided to just swallow all that and say, oh, it's been so long, so you cannot collect your payment anymore. Like, I hope that doesn't happen because that money would actually help a lot. But like, it's so annoying because I can't even go to my university at my own free will. So you know, it kind of makes you don't want to live anymore. So of course, you should keep on living. Don't ever give up. So I'm living testament to that. Don't ever give up. even though it gets really terrible. I know it's hard. Like, to be fair, I'm in a lot of better situation than a lot of people in the world. Some people, I bet even people who are willing to watch these style of videos, I know some of you guys will be in a worse situation than I am, because at least I'm still being taken care of by my parents. But even if you are in a worse off situation, don't give up. Like, don't give up. You need to keep on fighting. So, trauma dumping aside, I'm almost done rebuilding my fission reactor. I'm missing 2 more assembly rods. Wait, not assembly rods. Fusion fuel assembly. I just need to fill this in. Hopefully, I do have enough to hopefully fill this in and not have an extra left. Unfortunately not. I'll be having 2 extra, I think. Yeah, because every craft gives me 4. Let me just check to see if there's any holes before I craft the last few blocks. Everything seems fine, everything's in order.
At least in a better form than we saw him last, and that means
box of storage
you think
parts.
you got me, but
Does
actually
that
I'm
drop,
setting up a mill collapse. But it is a high risk playstyle, and I think that Faker, if that isn't working out, needs to scale it back a little.
The pocket generator or not? Okay, so damage is 0. I'm gonna set the burn rate to 1, or maybe 3.
Is the draft. We have a
3
couple of
maybe.
examples here.
So let's set it to 3. And
what I want to highlight
activate.
here is a couple of things. Life had amazing, universally agreed on. Yes, I think, but it's really the fact that Humble was able to get such mileage out of their own preparation on the
okay, so there's still 69% damage, nice.
I think even that
so let's wait for that to drop down to 0 before I activate it again, and of course,
punished extremely heavily
set
by
the
the
burner
Ziggs, and
to
obviously
3.
T1 against Ziggs, not
Yeah,
certain
it
about
doesn't
whether or
seem
not
to
the
be a
draft's
build-up
gonna
of
work out.
steam,
I think
because I know that can also cause the reactor to explode.
Actually, is a Riddick
But anyways, it'll take 5 hours to be completely safe, and I can get rid of my suit, and finally become kinda invincible again. And hopefully this time it does not explode in our faces. Well, to be fair, it didn't explode in our faces, it exploded while I was offline. Yeah. Anyways, that took half an hour or so to fix. Welcome back to another episode. Today we're trying to make the infinitely compressed circuit board. This needs molten plastic. Alright. Oxygen TNT. Okay, so flux gate we can make. Oh wow, it needs to cycle this 48 times, so we definitely need. Yeah, okay. This might be an easier way of making it, to be honest. Let's see. If I can make an implosion compressor,
I think Zemkais are
we could just make
traditional hypercarries.
We don't even need to make finished PCBs because we can buy these from the villagers. I don't know about plasma circuits, so let's look into that. TNT.
On the flip side, for
Electronic circuit boards also something I'm not sure. But as I said, the annoying thing about modern industrialization is that you need a different source of power, steam.
Because I think that they just need to, with Gen G,
it's kind
you
of
shouldn't really
difficult
overcomplicate
to
it.
make
Chovy and
steam.
Canyon
Well, I don't know
if they play well today, I think they'll look
I haven't tried it.
Well, Gen
but,
T1, that has been a matchup set for
I
the
don't know, I
finals
just feel
multiple
like
times.
it's
This
not
is
the
the
easy
first
thing to
time
do.
since
I'm afraid to start it, kind of like I was afraid to start
there will not be
E2.
Let's
check
elimination
finish
bracket. But since the introduction
Does
of double
it
elimination,
tell you that you can get it from
there has
villagers?
never
Okay,
been a
it
meeting of
doesn't.
these teams this
So
early in
I'm not sure
lower
if you
bracket,
can
and it's
get
all
any
thanks
of
to
the other
KT.
things
Shout
from
out to them.
villagers now. So if you can get electronic circuit boards from a villager, like I think modern industrialization has a villager trader, so you can check that by just looking for a villager egg and looking at its uses. This opens up the just enough professions,
That was our top 2 teams
and we can scroll through to see if there's
BL5
any
is completely different series, and I think the stakes are really huge for this game.
I'm not sure what
that
this
Worlds
is.
2025 will work, it's
You
the play-in
can't
stage,
even make
one match
this.
seed from the LCK against the fourth
Yeah, you
seed
can
from
make
the
this.
LPL, and if you lose that,
block
you
or
are out of
whatnot.
Worlds. Your Worlds to play-in stage. That is, oh
Okay,
my
so
God,
computer
Genji,
science,
please
this I do
lose.
know.
Yeah.
So this is how we'll get our finished PCB.
Hey, all right.
That's immersive engineering. That's also immersive engineering. Immersive. So the outfitter is also immersive engineering. This you actually need a shader banner thingy, so you can't actually use a normal banner. I'll figure out how to make that eventually. Like I don't even know if I want to. Here we are. So immersive. Wait, no. I need more industrialization. So this is also immersive engineering. Ars Nouveau, we already tried in the last world. Actually, additions. So these... Oh, okay. So we got the jewelers. There's E2. I'm already using that. And oh, okay. So we do have industrialists. So let's try and trade with them first. Yeah, I do have a forge hammer here, so let's kidnap that. Go to our village. They're talking about how T1 versus HLE was a bummer. But you know, you shouldn't cry over spilled milk, even though I do that all the time. Okay, let's spawn 2 more villagers from this. Okay, there we go.
Both coach understanding that this
okay, that's
again
all of
huge
the jelly
here.
babies.
So time for predictions for
this.
us here.
And let's look
votes
for a spawn. Okay, so this one is
believers.
stacking, which means
I can't believe you guys don't use silver
definitely have
scrapes.
extras
No
of
silver
those.
I don't want to take anything
also
away from
get
KT.
the
I think KT
comparator
exceptional performance,
ready.
but I'm not gonna. It should be a comfortable victory
so
here for
should
Genji.
disable
All right, well,
it
time
for now.
for our one-liners.
Then
What are we
if I
focusing on when we
just
go
use
into this
the villager
series?
spawn
And for me,
egg, this
it's down on the
should spawn
bottom
the
side of the
villagers.
map, and for the longest time, it's
I
been.
accidentally
Remember,
left the leave
you're not
lever
carrying.
on, which
But when I
is
think about
why
this year
it's
in
still
unique
on.
picks and we did brought it out, T1 doesn't always do it, and they haven't done it this year. It's been Durham. The blitz, Pike in Game 5, maybe
what
this year
traits
it
are
turns
available.
into,
Oh, we got copper from this. And fire clay bricks. This would have been nice to know,
I think that
because the foundry was kind of annoying to me. Okay, I like this
right?
trait, so I'm
They're
gonna lock that
undeniably
in.
of great and can play. His normal guess
Let's make a
of
lot
Genji
of
have 200
emeralds.
So I think draft 70%.
For now, I'm
gameplay
just
is
gonna take a
30%. So when I think about
in
the
fact,
draft
aren't I
between
already
these two
making
teams, I
10
think Genji
automatically?
is way ahead of
No,
T1
but I
because
do
they
have a lot
already
of
have
10.
so many Pokemon. They have a great strategy.
Maybe
This has
copper?
been our expert that has spanned multiple
Can't I
different
have
players.
the
Has been
brick
on both
and the
sides
hammer?
of this run. It is the greatest match. For
No,
spot
it
at
keeps on
Inspire
giving me
Arena.
the
Lacia
hammer
at
and
number 1.
the copper. Ah, okay, just as I said that, give me the brick and the hammer. So complaining does sometimes help. So this, oh, rubber sheets. So I think this is also something annoying. You need plastic if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know about copper rotors, but I'm just gonna buy it just to level the guy up. I should get the hammer, shouldn't I? Alright, let's get 2. Oh, we get steel. Look, pipes. Well, I might as well get. Oh, wait a minute. What's with that? What's with that disparity in experience? Okay. I'm just gonna keep on buying hammers then. It's hammer time, and you should level up now. Okay. Steel plates. Yeah, I don't know what's with this guy and his experience. Hammer seems to be giving the most, but I don't know if I need all the hammers. And the trade's locked anyway, so yeah, I just keep one for now. While I'm here, I should be looking out for onions. That's the only crop that I haven't got. And I believe you can find them in villages, but I don't see it. I see flax and tomatoes, but no onion. Maybe because the village is too small, it doesn't have the marketplace. Oh, I heard hammer. Did he reset? Nope. Should I just YOLO it and buy loads of bricks? Nope, not enough. Rotors, kind No, still okay. That pushed it. Come back here, you complete bronze and analog circuit. So that does give me hope. We need an electronic circuit board, and he does sell analog circuits. So I'm guessing you can eventually get the the electronic circuit boards. Alright, so I found myself the GitHub for modern industrialization. Let me just put it on the screen for you guys. So I found the GitHub page, and it does seem to show the villager, which makes me wonder if I can see the trades.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you can potentially also get lignite coal, but it says sell item to villager. Whereas our villager, he was buying and he was selling it to us. So I don't know if the FTB Skies will change anything, but let's continue with the default things. You can buy steel, you can buy steel gears and steel plates, and you can get an analog circuit, that's what I got.
Here in
a
this bracket, take a
or
look at
any
this
bronze
matchup
part.
here. This
Oh,
is
it's a
really
bronze
fun one
drill.
between Owen and Canyon. Notice their win
So it doesn't seem that we
head-to-head
can
here.
get the electronic circuit
44 and
breaker or
43,
circuit board or
incredibly
whatever the
close.
ECP
And if we do get
was.
silver screen shots
So I
between the two junglers,
guess we gotta
absolutely
fund
ridiculous.
industrialization,
Of course,
don't we?
It was one of the
Also
most
grab
impressive
back
jungle
our
performances
forge
in a best
hammer.
of 5 that I've
This
seen
guy
from a
has
single
been with
player
us
in a
since
very,
day
very long time. And
1-ish
maybe
of this
the
world.
last time I saw was when Canyon
He's been
was
very
in peak
helpful,
form,
so
but
I'm
that
not
was
gonna
not
abandon him.
him.
I say that,
3,000
but
LCK
I'm
assists,
probably gonna lose him again.
which will put him actually put him ahead
from
Unfortunately
like
for aiming, he
putting
won't
it
be
into
getting any more
my storage system or
this
something,
year, so Ruler very
or an
likely to pass
explosion.
him
I don't know. I have
today
a
and
bad
move up to
feeling.
top 3. He's really
It's
right
probably
now about
why I was
37
talking about
behind
Blue
Teddy
Venture.
as well.
Oh
So
no,
very
the
close.
piglin died.
Prediction time
God
though,
damn
because
it.
this is one of the most contentious predictions we've had this entire
It's okay though,
time.
because I have a
Our
creature
team leaning
catcher,
pretty heavily
so
towards Jingle
I
on the
can
other
easily
side.
get
On the
more
KR
piglins.
side, it
I
isn't so
hope
either. I think
T1
it's going to be a
wins
very,
today.
very
Like everyone's
different
saying,
look.
oh, Genji's
And,
gonna win, Genji's gonna
you know,
win.
the setup
I
here
do hope
for this
T1
series between
will
these two is so unreal
make
because they
them
normally
follow their
face off
words
against each
and
other in the
win.
upper bracket.
Funnily enough, they're not the favorites because of how Genji has been so dominant lately. But I hope they show the doubters that T1 is still a super team, and Faker is not washed out like a lot of people are really quick to say. Like, they talk as if they're challengers or something, but I bet they're just bronze people trying to sound, pro and stuff. Like, not trying to shade the bronzies because I'm bronze myself. But I really hate people who like disparage Faker just because he's not performing well, when in fact he is actually performing well. It's just he's not doing sort of high impact plays. Like, he's no longer the Demon King kind of player, solo kills, pentas and stuff like that. Now he focuses on his team a lot, but his mechanical skills are still there. Like, you can see when T1 is falling behind, the best performing players usually Faker or Oda. So yeah, people keep saying, oh, Faker is washed up, blah blah blah. It really hurts me when people say that, because it's mean and they're trying to play mental games and tell Faker, like, why? Why? That's just toxic behavior. So I'm just jumping around because I have no idea what to do. Like, I do know what to do. I need to get started with modern industrialization. Really critical series that dropped them down here in the first place. So we're hoping to see a bounce back from him. I don't know why. But the alternative would be having
their last series was an incredible KDA, D plus Kia in so many skirmishes. Jarvan has really year long. He was the best Jinja player. We were surprised at how many times he was able to get his hands on it when it was the S tier top, like Z tier jungle pick. And right
route
we come into this series
because
with expectations that he's
not
going to be the stronger
only
jungler, but hoping
will
that Canyon
this
will
help
bounce
with
back.
other
If
things, I
Canyon
believe,
does, it
but
changes
also
everything.
because
I think so
the
too. I think that
industrialization
the
does have that
next role
tool
that we're
that
heading towards
allows
a
you to
huge
toggle
part. Chovy
between
was a bit of a passenger in
what
their
was it?
last
So
match,
touch
but we
and
know this
fortune?
guy at this
And
point
it
in
does
time.
look
I think
cool,
one
so yeah.
series is really not enough to slap him off that
When I
pedestal.
think
And
about
as I
it, I
mentioned
already
before,
have the axe and
this
the
time it's a
shovel,
Sunday.
don't I?
Last time it was a and I imagine that
Might
people are
as
going to be
well
feeling
make
better
this into the
about
pack
how
store real quick.
Serious
the church
I
questions
believe you
about
do it
the laning
in
phase of League of
this
Legends'
thing,
greatest
in this
player
mythic table.
of all
Yes,
time, Faker,
and I
the
just want
most
to make
famous
sure that
player
I
to ever touch
still
a
keep
keyboard and mouse in
my
esports history, has been slumping in lane, but outside of lane, the impact is always felt. The side lane pressure, where he's been pinched off
So,
times,
okay, that's
is
great.
where they utilize pressure and look for team fights and skirmishes. It hasn't really
Right, so
the
you're not
catalyst in the setup,
procrastinating.
but
I've
we'll see what
decided
Faker
this
looks
is
like
my
today,
modern
because if Chovy is
industrialization
back in
island.
form, this
Let's
could
go.
be a critical point for
Before that,
Genji to get ahead.
Yep, and I think that the
go
difference
back to
between these
library
two
and
mid
see
laners
if
is
anything
that
exploded
it's
again.
responsibility. It's actually kind of
Damage
similar
users, so
to
let's
this
start
guy
it
on the
up.
bottom side of the with
This
Genji
seems to
that
be
has since
okay.
found some incredible form.
Nuclear
But we know
waste
that he
is not
also
built
takes
up.
things on his happen,
So yeah, I don't
even
know,
if his
I don't
role
know what
doesn't
caused
necessarily allow that to work
what
every
caused
single
the
time.
break
When I think of
earlier,
Ruler, I think of the
but I'm
snowball
glad
rolling
to
down
see
the
that
hill.
it's
See if
not
Duro
happening.
get ahead in lane.
At least not
He
yet.
is one of
Oh!
Guma Yushi
It
opponent
was the
here. They have
Steam.
faced off
It
most
was the
dense group
Steam,
of
so
fans
it's
I
not
think
being
we've seen for any
trashed
of our
after
players
all.
walking out to
Okay,
a controversial year for Guma, but I think
right, let's
so
stop
far
the
looking to be very
reactors.
consistent.
Wait a minute,
You know, carry on
but
the
this
ball a
one's
little bit
fine.
sometimes.
Yep, I think there are still some questions around how the team plays
Are
around
they?
Gumayushi. I think they
Oh
really
my
sorted
god, are
things
they
out
like?
on the top side,
Are they
allowing
interacting
him
with
to do
each
exactly what he
other? Like
needs
this
to
is
do.
pushing it
Faker
to this.
augmenting that,
Oh,
but playing
goddammit.
around what Gumayushi
Okay,
wants to do is something that we did brought out.
So
We're
what
gonna head
I'm
towards
gonna do
the
is
support
move the
role.
trash can
And I
here.
loved reference earlier, like
Let's
you're not carrier is something that we
this.
talk about all the time.
In his first
If I broke,
interview,
this will
and I don't know
explode in my
how, I don't know what it's
face.
going to take for to get the
I
credit
hope
and
not,
the acclaim that he deserves at this
okay,
point.
Are we
This-
doing justice for
good.
supports already?
And I'm
get
ready
all
to say it
pressurized
because
cubes.
he's been overshadowed by the
Oh
light, but I think he's
my,
overperformed
all
both
of
this
you.
man here and
Well, let's
all
see
year
if it
long.
works
Carrier.
first.
This year, at
Yeah,
first you're like,
so
okay,
it's
this
not
card is
pushing
insane.
out.
His boss in the
Is it
LCK, but now it just keeps
because
getting banned.
I
Or it
didn't
looks really
configure the
predictable here.
sites
So I think we're going to
properly?
have to
I
see
probably
Carrier show a
didn't
little bit
configure
more
the
depth. I
sites
think we're seeing a
properly.
return to that
God
in their
damn it.
last series
Okay.
against T+,
So
but I want to see it
that's
go a little bit
out of
higher if
the
T1's going to get the
Draft
So
is going to look a bit better as
this
well. Things like
right,
they've been able
let's
to
break
iron out
pipe
some
before
of
it
these
pushes
kinks in the
things
draft,
in,
and I'm hoping
and this should
that
be
T1
output
will look
coolant.
like
There we go,
prepared
and
for
this
this
should
series.
be
I think
output
already
waste.
making that
And
making
those
a lot
should
of
be
changes and a lot
inputs.
of differences against DK,
I
which
believe
did
the
turn
normal
out to be a
color
lot
is
easier.
input,
Draft
so
decisions
that's
there
fine.
were the
Same
side
with
of the rift, one could
these.
say,
Okay,
but
these
I'm
are
going
already
to just try my
configured,
best not to think about
so
them as support. Unless
if I
Carrier
put the
picks
pipe
it
back
and shows us all what it's
god damn it,
capable of,
god
that
damn
would
it.
blow my mind.
Coming
Okay,
into this
that
best of on
somehow-
opposite spec of
okay, that somehow
momentum.
fixed
T1 getting the over D+,
which means that
and
this
with the
wasn't an
performance
issue.
from
I
Mona,
can
that was
put it
phenomenal.
back
On the other side,
here.
they lost for another zoom in
so
here
I'm
on
just
the
gonna leave
bottom
it like
lane
that,
very briefly.
so
Notice
this
the
saves
lane
me one
stats here for
cube
Ruler
too.
in terms of
Okay,
often.
let's activate
See the
them
KDAs
again.
here for Guma playing a lot more
Hopefully it
back
doesn't
and safe.
explode
Ruler kind
again.
of getting up into the thick of things.
If it
Coming
does,
off
I'll
that
probably
loss against KT
just
isn't going
stop
to do wonders
producing the
for
polonium
Ruler's
and
stats,
plutonium.
I want to go back to the
believe I
momentum
need
thing
them
because
anymore.
we haven't Genji since that
Probably
series. Our
do,
expectations
because
is
there's
that
still a lot
Canyon
of the
and
pyramid that I
Chovy
haven't
will be
completed.
back in form.
I barely
But
made
I think
2
game
items,
one
I
is
think.
going to tell us
Yeah,
a lot.
2
That's where we're going to
items.
really be able to frame and reshape
So,
the series
enough
against
procrastinating.
D+. Wasn't dominant per
Let's
se,
actually get
but it
started
was
with
from
mod
owner, right? And
industrialization.
that's 1 week.
So
Exactly
I
right.
can...
I'm a little bit distracted, Wolf. I'm not going to lie. The
No,
Artie that was
it's probably the
barbecuing
FTB Skies,
the
the
Genji
boss
Tiger was
nearby.
just really unsettling. And we've seen a lot. That
Okay,
was real
Imagine
scary.
what Adi did.
So I need
Inspire
some
Arena.
copper
So
curve
Genji boys,
plates.
it's time to show off your arena skills, and we know that
think
they've
it's
been
about
playing
time I
way
made
too
myself
much
another
arena.
forge
It
hammer.
makes it very
I should have used
insane.
iron,
T1 was
but I
considered
only had
vastly
this
superior
steel
to Humble
one
before
being
playoffs
automated,
began,
so
despite
that's
being
why
just
I used
below
steel.
them, just below them, not getting them that second
okay,
place
I was
is
wondering why why it was so slow, but it's probably because I was using some. But it gave me an extra 4 camera. Never mind. I do that. So I need copper
sort of meld a series around you, right? Like and it's going to be banned here by Gen G. Started that snowball roll against DK. I think I'll see who manages to pick that one up, and I think that it will be first party. Let's see what this last ban is going to be though, because Yunara.
They will also here as well, since Gen G did take that away. They have red side, so it's a great way to
handshake option into the Yunara. It doesn't really feel like a Guma champion to me. And otherwise, we've seen a lot of other picks not really work. Like, is it just a Furious that what he's going to be playing in the matchup? As the Orianna massively high priority and does go over to Faker, that is a big deal because he's been so good on this champion. And this new Bruiser Orianna that we've been seeing has been looking pretty broken, and that is going to
they can
lock
also
down the Yunara in the back line. Great ball carrier, but
I
don't know
see
what the rest of this
that
draft is going to
typo.
look like just yet. Another been talked about in the bottom lane, but just now to lock in is the loot.
So I see
to
that
take out the
typo.
Yunara in the bottom line and engage
So
to set up this
apparently
Yunara to
you
team
can
fights.
put three things in
the
a
idea
three
of
type
playing
of
around
pipes in a
Ruler here
single
in
block
game number 1,
space.
because I think
So
Ruler and
this
Keen were the two that were
might
playing. I think Dur as
be
well. It
just
was
as
mainly
good as
Canyon
an
and Chovy that was struggling.
I mean, as a refined storage
Ruler to
extractor.
carry and
In
get that
fact,
momentum rolling,
might be
maybe
as
get
good
some
as an
mojo back
E2 extractor
into the
with a
jungle
flux
and mid
card
lane. But there is
inside.
that Corki like you.
Corki
Oh
ends up coming through here for
Rulers
here
on
for
Yunara,
2-1.
and
Yeah, there are.
I'm guessing
so far.
Guma
Like,
Yushi
we
is
already
gonna be
have
on
4 taken away.
Corki.
So
That's gonna
pool
be a
is
rough
getting a little bit
matchup.
thinned.
Like,
there is still like this that they can look to.
they're
Maybe one more
pros.
ban is going to come
They'll
through.
probably figure
I
things
don't know
out
about
better
the
than I
Rel
will.
situation, but instead it's going to be
so let's
Renekton taken
continue.
away from Doran.
We're
I
gonna
think
make
Kane wants to play
the bronze
Ambessa.
boiler.
Do you want to pick for Doran or for Karen in
You know
this
what?
case?
Let's make patterns.
As if you can just lock in Nautilus or Leona,
this
you're
is gonna
fairly
be
safe here.
one of those
It's tough to
stupid
dive
things
because
where I
of
say,
the
okay,
stuns and
let's
the
make
roots that those
patterns, and then
champions can
end
pick
up
up
just only
to
making
defend
one of
said
the
dives.
machines.
You can throw a counter in that lane. You
I don't
can
know if
really punish
I have an auto pattern
the
for
lane. The two can help
Clay
put that
breaks.
Yunara behind.
Yeah,
Two ways to play this is with your already insane front line, or you go for try
I guess I can just set
go
up
for
an
the
auto
aggressive
trader
pick,
like
you
I
go for the
did
lockdown backline access, and when you have Galio already with
A2
Vi,
stuff.
it just becomes
Available. This is something that's been banned
So
quite a bit during these
Industrialist,
playoffs.
why
We'll
aren't they
get through
combo
here.
lining
Will
like
be the
that?
final lock
So
you
they
can
keep on
get.
pushing each other
Still
down
going to be
and
very,
then
very
keep
powerful
on
in
walking
breaking up
in and
these
out
team
like
fights
that.
and denying the sort
It's
of
kind of
we're
weird,
just
but
going to collapse on top of you
anyways,
and hope that you all die.
And now
Put the
2-1,
trader
end up with a
here,
Poppy,
put
which
the
feels
trader
almost like
here,
desperation
make sure
as a get out of
he's
jail
set
free card for
for
setting up on
Clay
objectives.
breaks.
For example, if you can knock some of those champions away, you
I'll
might be able to get that fair
also
fight.
need
4
second
team
push
fights when we
hammer,
get to 3rd Drake, 4th
which
Drake, when we get to
is
Baron.
okay,
It's all
like,
about
I already
can
made one extra
T1
by
win the fight
mistake,
practically
so
instantly.
my
fly
teeth
back in
hurt.
almost immediate.
I don't know if it's
presses
my
ult,
teeth
you
or my
can't move her
gums,
around anymore.
but they're
And the
kind of
Camille
hurting,
has the ability to
and
go
I
untargetable
don't
as well if you can time it correctly. So
I
going to
do
be a
want to
tough
go to
game
the
to really get
check,
the most
but
keepers verdict
I don't think
value.
I'll be
Let's
able
get under
to.
the rift
Like I
here for
said,
game number
I'm pretty
1.
much a
Just do or
prisoner.
die best of
Like,
5.
people keep on saying, oh, tell us, and we'll send you. But the last time I tried, they were like, come on,
Alright, here we are,
keep
ladies
us a
and
day
gentlemen.
heads up.
Onto the rift game number
Yeah,
1. Gen G versus...
Alright,
Yes,
that
this
sets
bottom
up
2v2
my clay
is going to be quite
quote-unquote
volatile
production.
here. Duro
Let's
going to be playing
also
this
make sure there's
bomb
some
into the
clay
Poppy.
in
It's also kind
the
of her
container
solution
so
picks,
that
by the
my
way,
chest
for the
isn't
future
filled up.
of this series.
Well, that's actually a really good point. It does make that a
drawers
little bit more
first.
difficult. We have seen the pretty
Absorbing that pressure that Doran is looking to put on here.
So
Not as
let's
gankable for the Xinjiao, I would say,
with
though.
our
Yeah, not so
pattern
much.
making.
The Slurkle Valdez
That
yesterday
was
for
okay.
really
So I don't need the
vindicating
clay
the
bricks
Slurkle,
anymore, which
and
means
I
I might
appreciated
need
it so much as
the
to
clay
know that.
bricks.
Look at this, by the way. Like we mentioned it briefly.
Man.
The
Alright,
EWC that
also
win an MSI as well.
furnace pattern,
This is
surprisingly
for
enough.
all time.
He's pretty good at Galio.
He does have the most famous Galio play of all before this changed.
Okay.
He does.
Because
The good old Flash
let's start off
Taunt.
with this.
That was Gen G.
Is bronze
So that
already
was
auto
BDD. I think
profitable?
BDD
Yes,
was
it
playing
is.
Zoe in that
Excellent.
series.
This
Crazy
will be
stuff.
very
I
slow,
think I went back to play like
slow
a few months
a
ago,
lot better
just because I was like,
than
no, I just many
none at
phenomenal
all.
Galio games.
Caster audition for the LPL.
So do not
I was there for that too.
Yeah.
My memory of that isn't as Chovy is going to be able to
this
just
also
asleep
needs to
punch.
be autocrafted.
Yeah, Faker has seen it, yet still
Which
Chovy
means
is only a
be
few,
autocrafted.
minuscule
He
number
is
of
good
CSO.
at red
This
dots.
can be
It really is.
autocrafted.
You do see the lane swaps coming in here at the same top laners teleporting down to the bottom lane, so it's really just a zero-sum lane swap.
Finally,
End up being the same matchups both sides. Which means that this dragon, since they're a big lead in this bottom lane, go unattended for a little while here in this game.
Yeah, they're all
and there is still the chance of a console, which is absolutely fantastic. I just thought
let's
it's
make
the 21st night of September.
boiler.
We're still a little bit early.
Oh wait, that's a bronze compressor. It's a bronze boiler.
Like maybe if it goes.
That's making. Let's go.
As yet, you know what?
Okay, Jimmy, the
Hopefully
turret
there's
has
no
already taken a
errors.
lot, is now carrying a bit of trouble. Vaultbreaker comes in from Canyon, who's been pretty active, or at least.
Well, he's already a little bit behind in that regard, so this is a pretty big win here for NG, but at least he was able to stack that first dragon on the other side of the map. A CS advantage.
You can
and the Camille,
use
like I
the
said
steam
before, is really just about team
mechanism.
fights later on.
You know what?
Hextech Ultimatum comes down there as well. Tries to come out here as Doran has to flash, but the flash forward from Keen! And Camille looking for a first blood, although doesn't have the
I might actually be able to use the
and
steam
Doran
in
is
this
actually
case.
gonna be okay.
The craziest part of it is secure the kill.
I can
because he doesn't
change
show up.
steam
Doran
into
does get away. He's
by
down his flash now. He's going to
using
lose him late here.
decondensate
But it was a
trigger,
dangerous moment there for Rutan. So hits on 6.
Yeah, that is
Here we go. So yeah, if I meet myself
hits for the Yunara.
Oh no, it's
Yunara
just
ends up getting the huge value out of the little
so if I meet myself a rotary condensate
hits the slow there onto Goom. Lane is going to feel fantastic, and it looks like they might just get all 3.
Yep.
I wonder what the priority of
pick up a bit of
this
extra
thing
money
works.
for that one. So far here for Genji,
okay, so it
and
can
wave behind
take
is
steam,
absolutely
and
fine here for the Galio.
it
Still
liquid
hoping
steam.
that he finds some more
my second
impact
question
later in the
is,
game.
can I put that into a bucket? If I can, then I can just add this
the dash forward first. That cooldown is beating
fluid
right.
drawer.
He goes forward, forces the flash,
power,
gets his dash back. The last possible second dash first. He gets it right at the end.
Don't I have any more Niotic ones?
To secure the kill.
So the reason I'm just using Niotic is
as the
just because there's no real reason for it. Hey,
picks up his
you
first
can get
kill
it.
of the game.
So
now, he does have teleport. This would have been a costly endeavor.
Let's try making a fluid drawer. Excellent. So it does go into drawers.
All in here with
this is great because this means that once I
Ruler plays this well actually with his ultimate, but Doran is just so quick to snap him up right as he dashes away.
Yeah, just wait for the dash, knew exactly what's going to happen, and of course, as soon as that one's down, public execution is too easy.
Now, Ruler flashless, of course, after the previous exchange topside. He knows there's more than that.
No, I can't. Oh wait, yes I can.
Rockets, local connects
That's
here
strange.
from Ruler.
He's
Still
just checking
frightening,
on
although he did
these
dismiss
to
a
make
cannon.
sure that there's no damage done.
Another shockwave, very nicely done there from Chovy, but still one successful
Fine. So I hope
in the
that
mid lane.
keeps up.
That was very impressive.
Because this will be a linchpin
Still has the flash,
in my
does not lose
production
his
line.
life.
So I just need some
Down here on the bottom
cables
side, we continue
and
as
an
always
importer.
with Yunara.
So because I don't have a fluid disk, I shouldn't be seeing the fluid steam in my I shouldn't be seeing fluid steam in the system. But once I
so that is going to be 2
go home
objectives
and
taken here by
add it
Genji,
to,
just one more.
well, I'll just put it in a
lock down that
container. I
portion
guess
of
that's what
the,
the container is for.
The feats of
Yeah, so as you can see,
fantastic.
steam is
Atlas
building
from
up.
the future.
Let's just make
Or just
sure
Will's
that I
puzzles
have
or both.
the
I don't
outputs
know.
in.
Yeah, just a big deal because it's going to take a long to get to that point and toe-to-toe with the Ambessa
That's
if
weird.
Doran can tap
I wasn't able to right-click on it earlier.
that he's had this year.
But yeah, so that's
feels like
steam
the
generated,
jungler
which
of Genji
means
in this
that
game
I
is Duro.
can
Because he's
do modern
constantly going around the
industrialization a
map as
lot
support
easier.
roaming and trying to find value for Ruler or for Keen in this game, whereas Canyon has just been hard farming and get
Rather
high
than
value,
making
especially
another
when
network
for the Braum.
receiver, I
Really
wonder if
powerful
it's
there, but Doran
possible
reads it
for me
well.
to
He's
use
got a bunch of
entangled
dashes.
blocks.
Duro's not going to fly that one.
What am I talking about? I could have just used drawer controllers. I'm not that far away from this.
Yeah.
The side lanes
So,
begin a very, very close to this series. We've had a lot of blips. Looks like it's
so I
not
have
going
the
to be one of them.
Yeah, not a lot of funny business happening in.
So this is what I wanted
nicely there.
to
Now,
use
phase rushing after
because
Faker finds
it's a faster way of
on this
making
Galio thus far. Has a
pressed
fair bit of health bar to
items,
get
so
through, but
let's
does
just
have
go
that first item
to
completion, a whole bunch of extra.
the library.
But right now, we're not seeing a lot of heavy
where
commitment
is the
from
press?
junglers to
Is it
ganks
here?
or big
Yes, it is.
skirmishes.
With speed up.
Yeah, I don't know how to
Let's
like
because like you've been up a
first to
mountain,
see
right? And
how
like
this
you're in
actually
the clouds.
works.
I don't go faster.
Can I
just feel
use
a bit
an exporter, for
wet.
example,
That's sort of
to
as to
send
why it
steam to
happens
it?
the way that it happens.
Wait, this is a bronze boiler. I wanted the bronze
you can
compressor.
see he has a somewhat hefty gold lead over his opposition here, but it's the top one short that advantage they have. It's Faker has over Chovy. But I think all these things don't really matter.
I think
so
this
it
moment
does become
is
modern
going to be incredibly
industrialization
pivotal.
steam.
Or a team just handshakes,
So
and then we just don't
there.
know yet. But I think the team
Okay,
fight, whenever it happens,
in
is going to real
nice.
So
Items
if
here,
I
on components here into Ruler. And remember, for T1, you want to win the fight instantly here. Completely lost it.
So it's still kind of slow. Yeah, it's still kind of slow, so I'm not really sure if I want to use this. But I wonder if it's possible to speed things up. Oh well, that's a great experiment at least.
May not, so he's just going to get himself out of there, but he is the last man standing.
So Owner stole another penta from his teammates. Well, in this case it's a quadra, but still, Owner being Owner, it's nice to hear. So the macerator allows you to multiply stuff. I'd like to see how that works.
Will go on here. That'll be their prime.
In this game, I would argue the Cloud Drake is higher value for Gen even individually because of the melees they have, how reliant they are on them, and the movement speed will be so beneficial. So even each individual Drake doesn't pick up really hurts out on top of the skirmish on the top side.
It's absolutely massive as Faker will pick up this wave. The Chovy shot towards this top lane. Runon's picked up here for Ruler, but does really want 3 items before he's very strong.
So that's just literally a 3
still looking for item number, but it's 2 items that you feel great on.
3 times and then it doubles it again, so they will be 6
feeling better and better as the next 10
minutes,
7 minutes perhaps goes on,
form,
and that will allow T1 to really sink their into this advantage that they picked up.
You know what, I'm going to... Oh wait, I think I just saw the item that we need.
The way this first team fight is going to look is going to set the tone.
You can play through shutting down the side lane win con because yes, she has clubs, but your Ambessa is just so much more powerful and is going to be hitting big spikes early in this game. With the gold that Doran just picked up, so they're going to actually look to gain.
For a bit of an angle here, Hextech Ultimatum comes down, Public Execution comes in as Carrier going to evict the Camille, and now it's only Canyon Arrow that down here underneath again is going to survive.
Doesn't even have to flash in the exchange. Carrier getting
put down the door, tries to flash his way out, but there's a teleport coming in from Duro coming on through here, and I think Brom is dead. Keen still going to go in, but Faker's teleport, and that is going to be a Faker behind the edge of the shockwave. It's a double kill. Faker on this Orianna.
Saves the ultimate for so long, knows isn't needed for the initial kill, and then final way with game.
You've got Chovy now rotating down. Oh, never mind. He did lock down feats of strength by taking the top out of turret, who was speaking, but still being able to break open the mid lane, stop the back here, and he does. Canyon moves over though, is up a bit of trouble, but he does want to brawl. As we can see, Ruler's still doing a fair bit.
It's about time that
I feel like T1 showed it in that team fight.
He draws them all in, then they stick around way too really deep ward that's in the gets the flash here. Keen has no recourse, no way out, catches him on the end, picks up.
And
alright, so this is kind of annoying to set up for auto-crafting.
In this first game.
It
I guess if I can get access to the assembler, but
they still
to get
have
access to
incredible
that,
setup for it. Even though this Camille is now practically made of
that's
paper,
impossible.
she will still have the ability to ult with Gal on top of
Gumayusi.
And if Ruler is able to have, with all even just be taken up relatively quickly, if he's able to get into front to back with 3 items, the gold lead 2.4k here for T1 is not enough to say this game is finished, but if they can hold the map with the tempo they have right now, continue to stack these dragons, Genji never gets that fair fight, T1 are feeling great about their position, and I think they should.
Ravenous Hydra is now done here for Kane, but I don't think it's going to be enough. As you can see, he already had his 2 items completed. Some cheeky pop bombers there as well.
Bending bronze rod
to be sold for T1 if they're able to lock this one down. It has been started already. Full information over to Gen G, but what can they do? Going to be the question.
They just have Scuttle Crab in exchange. Give it to
no,
Ruler,
not
he picks up 100 gold off that, and
Top Gumayusi taken down immediately. Now Carrier is going to turn up as well with that crescent guard. He's looking for Keen and will be able to find him. It's only T1 still looking for more in the 4v4.
So for example,
Carrier dives forward himself out of there with all of his summoner spells. this
Okay,
works
so I need 1 bronze ring and 4
because
bronze
they gave up a
bolts.
Drake.
On the exchange there is Doran is able to... Is exactly how this composition can work, because the Orianna isn't that strong alone, but Baker is actually so threatening, it's hard. Toby looks for the taunt, doesn't find it here,
it's just
and then
as
Duro
easy
here
as that,
forces
whereas
a flash.
using the machines
So, at the end of the day,
to
good start on the play there,
take a lot
the
of
teleport
steps.
angle from Baker.
In fact, I should have just used
So
this
this
to make the
icon
plate
is just, it just belongs to T1, and being able to hold on to these objects here,
so
and T1 can also
this
then
to
augment
make
that
the
with this outer turret.
plates. By the way, I like what I'm hearing. T1 is crushing
second
Genji,
time around, the Canyon
but
threw his ult onto a corpse. Because
what Genji like to do is make it looks like they're having a hard time, but then
sort of
all of a
fizzled
sudden
out, so
pull a
didn't have
reverse.
access to that in
Wait
the
a minute,
fight.
don't I already have a...
T1, I believe, had
okay.
like
I forgot to put it into
that
my
Otacon.
system.
There are, 14,
I do wish there was a way to access the pattern provider.
12 here, so
not pattern
it's not like
provider.
the most high value of all time
manager.
Otacon takes T1, but it's just one more thing
from
in their
remote.
list of object T1s.
I'll do my crafting here, I guess.
Could be an angle.
Because I do have a
Possibility.
dead
As
too.
Ruler is very, very strong. Going for Lord Dom's
Did I
third here.
need this
Because
for? Oh,
feeling
that's right.
a bit of a mattering,
that's
but
one.
it's just sort of base armor that is going to make that
so
item
cut through that
valuable.
Yeah, cut through
okay,
that
so that needs
Zonia's
another
value there.
case.
Yeah, there.
Should
That's
have made sure.
That counts.
Count
okay,
actually instead of the LDR, which makes sense. Now, 3-item spike is hit.
Oh.
This is died for
okay,
Genji. This is your last
fluid.
real fight
Okay, so
to
this
maybe
is
even turn it into a Baron.
else.
Oh no, Duro!
Yeah, Duro's going to get caught out, not stunned up. Heroic charge. That is a big deal. Ruler was there with support. We'd allow him to get himself to safety.
So
Trying to pick up this wave in the side.
Using a lot of bronze.
Can you
set him up?
And
hold for Baron.
Yeah,
20 of the
T1 need to
T-Bricks.
pivot.
They are doing a fair bit of damage to this one.
There we
They
go.
have vision to deny the
So it
soul.
says
That
it's a
was a really
multi-block.
high blue trinket here that actually find that
20.
Doran
I'm
got off
guessing
the
it's gonna be a
dragon. They
3
then
by 3 by
scried where
3.
he was and came over here
Wait, no.
while
It
pulling
might be
T1
bigger.
to the Baron. And Genji
okay,
is quite literally ran a circle around where
I've
we get that
shown
big
the
5v5.
quest.
Made
I
tempo
don't
vibes
see the
being
quest.
pulled back in the
What?
Genji direction a little bit closer, and the gold advantage
Okay, so
for T1
there's a
anymore.
guide.
Genji have pivoted well, as you can see, 2,000 gold
it is a
30
3
minutes
by
into the
3,
game.
And the turn
but the
off
height
of
was
Baron is
5.
kind of awkward to be so reliant on.
Oh, is that an
Public execution
empty...
comes down the flag with the ulti Canyon coming, a
oh,
solo kill
I
for the
see.
Camille.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she's on
Alright,
the pressing
I
guard.
think
Comes
this
in
is
from over,
it.
but he's still got down.
And all I need to do is just build
and
on
the
this.
winds of
They make the call to
I
inner
wanted
turret
it-
instead, collapse the teleporting
I wanted it to be
Orianna.
one
It all starts
block
off
forward.
here with
I don't know
Keen
why
down
I
an
didn't...
item,
Oops.
hitting, look at that
I don't know
damage
why
on
I
that
didn't
first
calculate
Q.
it properly.
Doran then ulted
and I
over
also
the
don't know
wall
why
with a
this
Hextech
does not have
ultimatum,
grass.
and it's just uncompete here
fake
with this
grass right there.
Camille. Baker is caught here, but his Lord Genji with
So
all
again,
these
the reason I'm
melees,
using fake
and
grass
Ruler
is because I
isn't
don't want
even
passive
here
mobs
yet.
to
Watch what happens when he
spawn
shows up.
and
His
wreak
team goes into the
havoc all
back
over
line
this
here.
place.
Ruler's even
Do
behind.
I need to fill
Not
that in,
only,
or is
it's
it
actually
also
ahead.
hollow?
In fact,
Okay, I have one more extra, so
behind.
I'm
He was the
guessing
only
I need to
one
put that in.
that was already in this game.
and like the GA
okay.
is
So it
completed,
does
and
work.
now it's item
11 in
Creating oil
kills.
from
It's
dust.
a very
We
so
raw
difficult to
synthetic
deal
oil
with.
or crude
Doran getting
oil.
into that back line. Ruler's doing his
You
best
cannot
to kite
blast
him out,
them
and the
to-
public
that's how
execution
we make
is
rubber.
ignorable. Now Jovi finds Stamlane
I
Ruler,
see.
picks up his assist,
So,
and I have a
how do you even
feeling
make crude
the
oil to
Camille
start with?
scaled in there.
I think so.
So
Play
it
around your
says
double
that
cannons, you
we
just gotta
need
bring your
carbon
ambassador. Instead, they
dust
decide to
or
4-1 it.
coke
And Genji are like,
dust
no. You
to be
step
mixed with
one
water to create
both
raw
carry forward.
synthetic
Yeah,
oil,
both
but
carries caught. Your Baker
I don't
first,
know how to
and then
mix
look at
them.
Ruler's
Is it
damage
with
here.
a mixer
Doran shows
or
up, and he's just shitty
what
as they
is
try to buy
this?
time for the rest of T1 to get out, but Keen
So there's a mixer.
now incredibly
There's a
far
mixer
behind in this
machine.
game.
Okay.
Yeah, the problem is
I
to the
knew
side,
it.
and the rest of the
Genji's
fight
putting ahead
is
again.
going to be
So
there
it's
as
annoying how they
Keen
keep on doing this
gets
against
out of the way of
T1 in
Baker, and
particular.
Baker will overend.
Well,
Unfortunately, Jovi
probably
able
not
to take
T1
that
in
one down.
particular.
Steadfast
They
presence
probably do
just
it to
doesn't
everyone
feel
else
very
too,
steadfast
but
at this stage of the
I
game.
only
And
watch
Genji just
T1
think,
games,
nah, it's
which
not
is
really about
why
the
I don't know
dragon
their
when we can
normal
kill a
playstyle.
Nexus and take Blink of an
Right,
Eye,
so
and the
if I
Nexus
put a
will
pipe here,
explode. Genji looked like this, I might.
I think that
how do I do
what
this?
did is going to have a
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
T1
I'm trying
was
to
there.
use
They were a lot
the
more
modern
narrow though. They had
industrialization
control.
with
When
pipe.
you caught that Camille down, fall into it. I felt like, okay, T1's win every subsequent fight. This is
Can
the control
I
they have.
change the
But all it
direction
takes
of
is
that?
one mess, that
Yes,
incredible moment
okay,
there where
so
the near
that
solo
feeds
kill
into
comes
this
through,
machine.
and then Camille gets a little
In
bit more
order
online. They get
to
so much gold.
make
Also, their
synthetic
wraparounds,
crude
like the
oil,
fake out
I'll
of the dragon or the
need,
Baron, and then the dragon while T1 drops
yeah.
Where
flag
is
and
it?
then comes to his bot.
Here. here.
enough.
So I need water and carbon dust or coke
What
dust.
T1 did worked. enough. Is Genji rep? We could have
Okay,
4 more
so
games of
if
this.
I
Hell
use
yeah.
a block of cold coke, I'm able to get cold. Oh, okay, I can get cold coke dust. Oh, I can even use a hammer and a cutting board. Even a crusher works. So yeah, this isn't difficult to get. It's just the cold coke itself that's probably gonna be a pain to get. So I need a coke oven. Oh, or a light. Oh, no, that's a trap. That's also a trap. That's also a trap. Alright, so like it or not, I need to make that coke open. Alright, fine. Let's actually, if I break this, will it hold the steam? I'm not sure, but I guess I should start by making a controller access point. And if I just connect this to the network, I should be able to access the steam from here. And also the coal, funny enough. Did I already make the mixer? Oh yeah, I have. Go. So I just need to make the coal coke oven. Oh, thank you, it gave me some more bronze, what was it? Casing. So that was kinda annoying, because it's a really expensive block. I say really expensive, but not really. I'm still in that early game mentality. Oh, is it any bricks? Oh, interesting. So 21 minus 4 is 17. 17 multiplied by 4 is 68. Wait, no, something's wrong. 64. Wait, no. 17 multiplied by 4 is 68. Yes, okay. And then I end up with the wrong amount. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, okay, I did get it right. Thank God. That's that. That's that. Finally, this thing. Oh. If I consume the brick, will it still be enough? Oh, I actually had some bricks in my inventory, so didn't have to worry about that. Now, let's look at the shape of this thing. Okay, that's not too bad actually. It says to put this in my off. Oh, that's why it said to do that. So I just literally need to follow the hologram, and yeah, this is definitely a lot easier than me having to open the guide over and over again. Excellent. I keep on saying excellent, but is it really excellent? I'm not really sure. So I'm not really sure how to use this. But if I just put some coal in, will it start producing coke? Doesn't look like it. Maybe it needs steam. So let's get a pipe. I wonder if I'm able to cheese this. Oh, okay, I can't even connect it to the machine. What's going on here? MI's Steam Coke Oven is much faster than the immersive engineering variant. However, it needs to be powered with steam directly. This is another multi-block, just like the regular Coke Oven, except this one needs item hatches. What? It didn't say anything about fluid hatches. So let's make that fluid hatch. Oh no, the lag's happening again. Oh, never mind.
A whole lot.
It's appearing.
An animation cancel that did caught.
Okay, so I
was winning the game so hard, by the way. They were ahead in Drakes, and the map control was just fully controlled by T1. They had
so I wonder if I can be cheeky
why
and
Genji is considered
just
as the best team in the world right now. So they know they're gonna lose.
But if I'm able to do that, and will it push
they cannot
Steam
just
in?
put Dora on
Nope,
the Drake.
it's pushing time fluid in. Cancel.
Pull the T1. They just
how do I
get out of here because they don't have engaged tool from T1 here, so they already knew that. It's one of the big things is that because this is inside public dance, but you don't have a Nautilus, you don't have so that's why these characters are the bot lane. And I think all these they all
okay, so it's
and this mistake from Faker, that TPN, this ends up being what I think prompts the win for Genji here. So you might thought Genji just lost a match here, but they actually did it intentionally. They were willing to give up the masher and get so many things on their side, and that one step out of turn, like this team to hold on to mid turn.
You know what? I have no idea what's going on, and I'm just gonna leave it be.
Try to use the masher bot on the bot side. You're gonna see what happens here.
here.
High risk, high return from
animation.
Anyways, before I get too distracted, let's
to me, this first game,
mix
perfect encapsulation of these two teams. I can't wait to that highlight was 32 minutes in game. They were actually they made this comeback, which is insane. The resilience of Gen G on full display. Showing that they're at such a high level.
Oh, it already gave me these things. Okay, I should have known.
It is the
not that I should have known. I should have read.
Of moments that can
it's my own unbecoming, so can't complain about anything.
And you could just find yourself. You know, we were highlighting the fact that Vegas teleport was putting the ult on cooldown, not necessarily. He was finding those incredible picks, winning the team fights. That 3-man shockwave around. As soon as you make one mistake, it can just mean the end of the game.
Yeah, at this level, it absolutely will. Game 2, where drafts are limbo didn't get touched, right?
So if I did
the Pantheon is still available.
Yeah, looks like
some
creosote oil.
Camille side.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that's a bucket of creosote oil.
The classic bands that we used to see, like the knives that would always come out. Well,
okay, I don't have any.
We do have
which means I can set up a
see whether we get AAA, make the battery a little.
There we go.
The Pantheon band on blue side is kind of curious.
Put this into my drawer
like
system,
the Javan stocks
as
are
usual.
through the roof.
A lot more. We're gonna play Annie Kiana.
Annie Kiana's down.
Setup.
We've seen with the LCK Kiana is, I mean,
Shiver.
Fearless Box concerned, this is looking pretty powerful. The Allen coming on through there, giving Carrier so much playmaking power.
I thought we were just going to see the classic Shiver Rise, especially decently high here for T1. I walked away here for the side of Gen G.
Not upgraded
Take the Scion pick, and these picks have been quite strong into it at the moment.
Yep, certainly some things that you can remove. I think you have to ban Sivir as well. With the fact that you
I
can't pick it up
guess I
because
can
Java
stick with the 30 to 16.
It's quite a tricky situation.
Which means I need 13
and they are pretty short range. I mean, I think everyone is short range at this point. The way their support, you know, you could just offer. T1 recognizing that, the Scion did get priority locked in. Instead,
so it seems to be a 7 to 32, which is, in my opinion, not a very fair.
Anyways, a lot of skirmishing power.
It's not fair. But then again, this is because I am on Niotic. If I use Nitro, it can go higher. So in the end, it's my own undoing. Anyway, oops, missed my island. Anyways, now that we've got that done,
just a little bit, he does decide to lock away. As of course, they could take a support because locking in his big camera guy feeling the same way as we do get a bit of a zoom in.
All my code.
And then you can see.
I don't know if I should automate this process. Like, I don't know how much
not allowing Yusha to play one of his most successful champions until the very end of the time.
Oil too, I don't know how much I need.
That's a fairly steep pick here. I'm not what it would have been for T1, as you mentioned, kind of a pick away here, but
because
not a lot of consistent damage unless this Kiana gets
so yeah, I
online in this
have
tier 4
sped
Gen
things up
G.
too much.
Well,
regardless though,
the pick that he has traditionally avoided but played it recently.
So
playoffs looking to play it again here in this bottom.
It's interesting because Gumiushu has played all
I forgot the entire reason I had to do this.
It's in sort of his like top 15 picks or something like
trying
that.
to get synthetic
sitting
oil.
At like a 55, 56% win rate, but just
so
hasn't necessarily been known for it more recently. And a lot of the pivotal game success on the champion.
I remember now. I needed something to make raw.
I much prefer the Aatrox here when you're running MF. It's a little bit of an extra threat, and with a draft like this, plus you have Realmorph to play around. This draft is really multifaceted here for T1. I think it's going to be hard to sell me on this draft for Gen G with any support pick they go with here. Spot in bottom lane.
So they are just going to lock that one in. It is going to be like,
I don't want to automate this
Gen
thing
G
yet.
composition very scary, especially with the fact that you tag anyone, then Jin locks them down, and then you have with this Kiana is high. The problem is Kiana.
This game early, and Kiana needs to be in our region, and I'm worried about what happens if we go to an even game state or even worse behind. T1 just have so many win cons in this round.
Yep, they certainly do, and it just feels like it's easier to navigate with what T1 have put together. If you go back with Camille, Galio, and a hypercarry, we've seen the other side, it's the Kiana. It hasn't won yet here in the LCK. Let's get onto the Rift.
I'm just gonna make pipes everywhere, I think.
That would be great.
I'd like alternating winners.
That would be the best.
I think if you're the Kiana team, you're hoping it's not like game 1. Because if you're a little bit of space as to why Kiana is not doing as well in the LCK.
Right, so
and they saw like one good Ultimate,
if I just put
playoffs, right?
this
Actually, I
in,
think
oh wait,
Raptor had some good games, or a good game. But
is it
it
this?
looked like
No.
Raptor-esque, of course.
How am I
Spoiler
supposed
is
to...
The game I'm thinking of is
How
play
am I supposed to
Kiana
work with
and
this?
to Esports in the
Won't
Smolder
it
game,
need
and they won
a
that first team fight on
second
Grubs,
flip
and he
hatch?
had phenomenal
Yeah, I think
different
I'll need a
routes here
second
to
flip
try
hatch
to
for
generate
this.
gold with the first strike, but the burst damage that electric is
That's
just far
kinda annoying.
superior, and I think Zoner
Thankfully,
is
yeah, thankfully I did
three
get
Jarvan.
one more from the
It's a bit
quest.
scary. How about I don't know whether it's going to be enough as the
But
flash
this also
forward.
means
The sidestep
that
is
I'll
not good
need
enough, and that is
fluid
first
output
blood.
patch.
It just gets it done every game.
I
Jarvan
guess
can
steal it
accomplish
from
level
this.
3, one of the strongest,
Yes,
which
I
needs
can.
so desperately, and
So
I don't know if he's really going to be able to
this
fix this. So
excellent.
he had that
So
fantastic
got
gold early, but they got
myself
outscaled by the Smolder. I think that was the best. Jarvan, remember that Cuz game? Remember that Owner game? Yeah, those was a lot of really good games for Jarvan in playoffs.
Yeah, he did get a
something
pentakill.
in here,
And it was
so
a
I'm
guy that's
guessing I
playing it
can
right
buy it
now
from here.
that got set.
Or
They're
maybe
not going to have to
not.
worry about it for the rest of
That
the
was
series.
me
They already
being
have a one-game
very
buffer in this one.
optimistic.
There are
Go over here with the ward he has and actually start to steal some of these camps away. This is Kiana is just hard farm, don't interact.
I think I am already producing anti-money R, so that's
And that's
a good
another
sign.
huge win.
So yeah, I don't need to automate this process because if we only need this to get rubber sheets, then I can just use slaves. I mean,
on the Kiana, but otherwise not able to impact the play here.
They know that he's being camping their lane over and over again. But there's no
I
about
should
it.
have
Doran
known
turns up
that
towards
you
his
can
bottom
start
side.
with steel
And
directly.
they don't quite manage to get the crash.
Not quite.
Okay.
It's going to be a big discussion.
In this
Might not
fact,
matter.
drills are not
It's just another great
concealed.
play from Karen.
This would have been nice to know earlier on, before I tried to make the laser thingy.
And Carrier comes up. It looks
Drop
like
bears are
be
weak.
taken care of.
So drop bears are an
You have
Australian
the
thing.
in the bottom.
I still don't know if they're real or not.
And the pressure there.
Because of the memes, like...
there onto Ruler as well.
I'm sorry.
Early tempo
my brain right now is
T1
just
holds
frazzled.
right now is massive.
So I want to make steel casing.
Faker,
To do that, I need
losing
steel.
this, this
Okay,
3v2
so
in the
instead
mid
of
lane,
needing loads of bronze, I now
Guma
need
doesn't
loads of
need Carrier to
steel.
be top, push
No
a free wave, and
worries.
took Ruler so
No
long to get
worries.
out of that. And so yes, that was a really
Actually, I
strong
do have a
tempo
lot of
from
steel,
Chovy, but Carrier
probably
just kind
from
of bails
buying it
Faker out. Doesn't
earlier.
necessarily really amount to all too
So,
much.
Yep, you can
how quickly or slowly can I make a stack of steel?
a lot of the advantage that T1
Yeah, it's not too bad
we are
actually.
still yet to see this
I don't need to
Dragon go down.
automate
Second game in a
producing
row
steel.
with a
I can
as Dragon
live
#1.
with this.
Right. Him here,
That's the steel machine casing.
Up a little bit.
Oh,
But he's trying to get cookies out.
As the World of Slayer does come on,
yeah,
navigation of ganks has been so
I
good
think
this series.
rather than religiously following the questline, I should just
it's just
maybe reverse engineer things.
Still will.
So I only need to get up to here. The ultimate circuit, the electronic circuit. Wait a minute, no, that's not what I need. I need an electronic circuit board.
Early picks up the area, not quite going to be enough there. Piece of warfare picked up as Faker in a little bit of trouble here, trying to rotate up to help out. As Mole comes in, oh, the final order is not to lock down the kill.
No, they're the exact same thing.
Not looking at an
So
explosion,
I
but
just
instead
need
there was no explosion.
Some batteries, an analog circuit board which I can buy, this electric cable.
The kill goes over to Lunar ultimately in the end. That last tick of damage from Guma does not actually get the kill. Too bad about it. We've seen what this guy could do in this scenario. The ultimate Scion comes over to try to patch the hole. Faker does not
So
end
if I let this guy loose, he should also become an industrialist.
That is...
Oh wow!
Bears.
I'm actually missing emeralds now. That's kind of surprising because I am shifting them at a respectable speed. Yeah, I am still producing. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! What is that? Oh, it's TV. What's going on here? Oh well, the other things are more important, but
still looking good for T1.
Does that mean I need to make emeralds? An emerald
on the top side, but a big win for the side of
oh wow, I can't even make this. Something is sucking up all of my emeralds, and I'm guessing it's...
Jovi underestimates
I'm guessing it's the industrialist
Look at how far back
in
Jovi was,
here.
still not far, but ends up dying because
Or
well
maybe
on top of it.
not. Well, I'm just gonna make myself another one of those GR and hopefully... Actually, there's space in this drawer. Yeah, there's one more slot for that, so yeah, I can just add that there, and hopefully that should satisfy the Emerald demand. Oh, I made 3 GRs, but I don't have space for it. Well, one is better than none, I suppose. To help things a bit, I'm just going to put this pickaxe in here because it has at least 1 fortune. And because this is just right-clicking, it shouldn't actually break the pickaxe. Yeah, hopefully that should increase the amount of stuff. Sorry, that should increase the amount of stuff that's being generated. And if I just put this here, I should also be passively generating emeralds. Which I am, but it's being eaten by my villagers. I mean, this issue only happened once I put in the industrialist, so I think, oops, I need to go to the library. I think I'll just remove him, and let's do a health check on our reactor. That's okay. Yeah, I've got plenty of firefly bricks anyway, so let's just break this and leave it for something else. This also allows me to... Oh, where did that guy go? Okay. I thought he just jumped off the cliff or something. But this also allows me to release the other guy. And he already does sell the analog circuits. I wonder, can I use my time one on a GR? So that's the budding emerald. Doesn't seem to be doing anything, so I guess not. How about on the accelerator? Okay, I can't accelerate it. How about this? I can't accelerate that either. Yeah, okay, using time acceleration does not work on this. So, to be fair, okay, never mind. Oh wait, no, actually, yeah, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, to be fair, I could have just placed the GRs in here, like tile them and then add another one of these, but one, it'll be ugly, and two, I mean, it's already ugly as it is, and two, it wouldn't fit, so never mind, cancel that. So I'm just gonna sit here and take a break, and hopefully when I come back I'll have a stockpile of emeralds again. So, oh, why is my character doing that? Is the chair that uncomfortable? Nah, it was just a camera thing. Okay, so we're back. So, it was still a bit too slow, and so I just added a little bit of this, just another offshoot, to speed things up. Had to increase the range of the auto clicker, but as long as it works, it's ugly as sin, but it works, so I'm happy with that. But as you can see, I'm nowhere near keeping up with the production that I need, which is kind of weird because it's been fine so far, but like all of a sudden I'm not getting a lot of emeralds. So I'm not sure if it's not possible that there's a change and yeah, it shouldn't be possible that there's a change in the configs because I haven't updated the FTB Skies 2. In fact, I don't think there's an update of the 1.8 yet. So seriously don't know what changed. This is slowly filling up. That's good to see, but the rest of them are still typically empty. I do see emeralds being sifted out, so that does still work. Yeah, this is a really weird predicament. Kind of forgot what I needed emeralds for. Well, I'll just steal some of the emeralds and go AFK again. So I just decided to continue talking because we're in the intermission now. Spoiler alert, T1 crushed Genji in game 2. I'm loving it. I am loving it. But yeah, I think I needed some of these. Well, I guess that's enough. Oh wait, I don't even need the analog circuit, I just need the analog circuit board. which is just this, and I can easily make that actually. Oh god damn it! What do I need this for? Though? Was it to make this? No.
He did a flash because of an earlier play that didn't kill Fake. Play with Rise. So up Rise and Jarvan together.
God, what am I doing?
I already mentioned this even before.
Actually, I
Jarvan and Rise combination mid jungle, which is
okay. So I just need the analog circuit for this quest. Wait, no, I already cleared that quest.
If you
open
up
this?
Jarvan to
it was to make these. Okay. Okay. So if I have Hero of the Village, it might give me robot arms and stuff. Oh my god, I can't remember what I needed this for. Oh well, what I'm gonna do is just AFK.
This is part of this next night over by the Herald.
Just AFK.
I'm not 100% sure what the angle was.
When the matches are over, I'll come back and focus on the recording session. This way I'll be able to build up resources and hopefully clear out the radiation, and also hopefully we'll also be able to see if the reactors explode again or not. Hopefully not. So anyways, we are back. Alright, so it's currently a pause in the game. Those the experience bug or something. Not really sure what happened. So waiting for the pause. Again here. I think someone said there's no bug. Oh okay, never mind, the game's back. Okay, we're back. Well, that was disappointing. So again, spoiler alert, T1 just lost to Gen G. Their final draft, like, sometimes I wonder if the coaches ever watch T1 games, because as a constant viewer, you'll immediately see certain champions and go, oh shit, we're doomed. And that's precisely what happened. So they tried to pick Maokai for carrier. That never works. Oh, I think one of the guys committed Sudoku. Thankfully it's the noob guy, so that's good. But yeah, you see Maokai, and it's like, okay, you're screwed. Then you see Lilia, and you're like, okay, that's not too bad, but could be better. But then you see Yone. Faker's Yone is, like, it's good, but in the LCK, it's not up to par. So yeah, that was a really disappointing game. But oh well. So let's see. This thing is a multi-block. Wait, no. What am I doing? Ah, that's right. I'm trying to make this thing. It's a multi-block apparently. And you need solid titanium, machine casing, and blast-proof casing. I wonder if I can skip right through to this. So in order to make this, we need titanium. Can I make titanium? No. So that answers that question. Oh well. So I guess we need to go into this LV age. Right. Oh man, I'm so disappointed because it's not, for the most part, it's not the players who choose the champions that they want. It's the coaches. And I don't know, Koma has been dropping the ball for T1 for quite a while, so I don't know why people lord him as like this super coach when well, I don't know. Oh wait, my bad, I forgot to change my audio back to the headphones. I need to do that because if not, we'll get feedback from, there we go. So hopefully that fixes the audio issue. So anyways, continuing on with my rant. Chroma keeps on picking these really strange picks, like they're meant to be mind games and stuff. I understand that, but the T1 players can't utilize them. So why would you still do it when you can obviously see that T1 players struggle to follow that comp? But yeah. I don't know. It's as annoying as this craft is. Like, what is this? What even is this? I need a compressor. Yeah, this mod pack, not this mod pack. This mod in particular is kinda a pain. Like, what the hell is battery alloy? Of course, it's made of battery alloy dust. And how do you get this dust? You mix lead and antimony. How do you even get antimony? Like, oh my god, this. In addition to being really annoyed, well, I guess I'm just really annoyed in general. But still, okay, so you can make antimony shards. So that means I need to make a big factory for all of this. In order to automate this thing. This can't be like. Is this really the only way? Oh, the villager also disappeared. He disappeared right in front of my eyes. Did he fall down? Or do they just despawn over time? Huh. Oh well, that just adds to today's shittiness, I guess. I know I shouldn't let emotions control me, but you know, this is a really, really shitty situation. Maybe the alternative recipe might be easier to make, because Fluxgate I can make. How about Obsidian TNT? Oh, I definitely can make those. Molten plastic I probably can make. Yeah, so I can just use this and pump out the plastic. The plasma circuits, oh, that's definitely easy to make. And the circuit thingy, I'm not sure because I don't know how immersive engineering works. Oh no. So we need this. We need the bottling machine. I mean, I already have the refinery, so it might not be that bad. I've also got creosote oil. But I don't have acetaldehyde. Oh, acetaldehyde rather. This is made from ethanol, with a silver catalyst, of course. So that's a distillery thing. And you make. Oh, okay, so there is also a distillery here. So you can make ethanol by distilling sugar. That doesn't sound right. Should be fermenting sugar. Oh well. I don't know. Either way, I need to go into immersive engineering. No. What was it again? Modern industrialization. Either way, I need to go into modern industrialization. So this might be the easier route because I don't want to mess around with distilling and whatnot. I mean, I already have industrial aluminium. Oh, it's not industrial. Can I just smelt these and they'll become industrial aluminium? Or do I need to mix them with bauxite and whatnot? I can test that out by, let's use the good old smelter over here. Oh, okay, you can't even smelt this. Okay, so I can't use this to make aluminium, it seems. Unless... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll follow the quest line. But the problem is my island is like the layout is horrible, so I don't know how I'll manage to make a factory, quote unquote. The problem is I've never actually seen, like, I've never played the mod myself. I've never seen Chosen's playthrough, so I don't even know how any of these works at all. And they seem to be a recursive type of craft, so this is where autocrafting would come in handy, but I don't think the autocrafter can interact with these multi-blocks. So yeah. And another issue is that, of course, if I added another network transmitter, the network might just shut down again. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's use a network transmitter. Or better yet, rather than doing it here, I can just do it in the ship and piggyback on the current network transmitter that's already in there, network receiver rather, so that I can integrate refined storage into the whole setup, which could potentially make things a lot easier on me. Oh, what's that? Oh, wait, I thought it was gravel. I was gonna say, ooh, a floating gravel block, but no, it's granite. Oh wait, how did the industrialist end up in my inventory? I'm pretty sure I haven't right-clicked on him. Oh, okay. Well, I guess since I already have him, let's check on the time. Oh, okay. So radiation here is down back to normal, so that's good, I guess. How about the library? Feels like there's still some radiation. No. Okay, so radiation is down. Let's check the generators. 0% damage. 0% damage. Empty. 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 Okay, so hopefully things don't blow up again. But yeah, I'm sorry for ranting earlier. I'm just really sad that T1 kept like Koma keeps on picking these nonsense drafts against Gen G, and they keep on losing. Like look at game 3 and game 2. That's a typical T1 draft. And all of a sudden game 5, well game 4 we kinda knew that T1 has a high chance of losing because of the Blitzcrank. But game 5 shouldn't have been that monstrous mess of a game. Like, alright, I'll stop ranting about that. Like, yeah, I'll stop ranting about that. And that, I'm talking like I'm a pro or something, but I myself am an iron player, max bronze player, so I'm not one to talk. Like, who am I to argue against pros and stuff, right? So yeah, I should just shut up. So anyways, let's try to piggyback on the network that's currently in the ship. Hopefully the network transmitter is somewhere accessible so I can draw the cable to a bigger area. Oops. Not really. Let's explore the ship to figure out where I can place the machines. Like, they're multi-blocks, so they should be huge, which means I need to work around the back of the ship, I guess, because this is where I've seen a lot of empty space. In fact, I might just break this whole thing down, like this area over here. Oh, never mind, that was part of the shape of the ship. Maybe, well, it's possible to work around this, I guess. How about this? Okay, that's also part of the ship's shape. Because they were... Alright, I might be able to trim this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might be able to trim this and make this place a bit bigger. And it's kind of funny now that I look back to my rants and stuff, how my brain just jumps from one idea to another without being very coherent. It's probably, well, I say this a lot, but that's probably why I failed my PhD. Like, I know you don't fail a PhD, you get kicked out, but still, I failed to get my PhD. So yeah, I'd say that's failing a PhD. Yeah, this should be doable. This area should be usable. Let's see if this is okay. Yeah, so this area definitely usable. I wish I had that. What was it again? The charm that allows you to break things while flying. Like I wish I had that, because this does slow down the breaking process. I mean, I could just use my bug. In fact, if I did this and remove extract, okay, that barely changed the cost. Okay, so amplify is back, extract is back, and pickup can go back. Okay. Oh, is that the sky? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, I found a little cubby area here. I don't think you're normally able to access this area. So that's great. Oh, I'll probably stop up to here. In fact, I should have left those in. But then again, everything is still lit up properly, so yeah, I guess this is fine. And of course, I run out of mana. I mean, I know I can use the instant break upgrade, but I might accidentally break stuff if I had that on me, so I tend to avoid using it. Oh, okay, that's the limit. Oh, that's also the limit. Alright, yeah, okay, I guess that's good enough. Oops, okay, that's the limit. Is this the outside? I'm not really sure because I'm not sure if. Oh, yes, it is. So I can't break that. Let's just put the wall back in then. So I guess I'll make it reach this. Oh, I just thought of another problem. If I did it here, I won't be able to keep things autocrafted while I'm away. So unless I force load this chunk, and I don't really think that's a good idea. So I'll just clear it out, but I'm gonna scrap the plan of using it. Instead, I'm going to use the arcane library. Screw the doors. I'm just gonna warp over. Alright, so maybe I'll put the factory somewhere here. This way I'll still have access to the refined storage network. And it's also in force loaded chunks. I put something in that I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to put in. God damn it. What did I put in? Is there a sort by time added? Nope. Lost modified, there we go. Oh, was it a pipe upgrade? It was probably a pipe upgrade. Okay. Never mind. Let's put this back to quantity. Let's get started again. So most machines need the wires and stuff, like gears and casing. For example, this casing, it needs a gear and some plates. While you can use this as a plate, like you can use this to make plates. It's currently only going to make one at a time, and it's quite slow at that. So I'm contemplating using the macerator or something. You know what? This process is meant to be slow, I bet. Most of the mods like these are meant to inflict like max pain, like RegTech. So let's just stick with whatever we have. Which means I need to make steel plate. Wait, do I already have steel plate patterns? Yes, I do. Okay. So I need to make patterns for the steel ring and steel bolts. Might as well just work. Yeah, might as well just carry on working from here. But then again, this does have access to some rotational energy. So maybe not. I could start working from here. And it does have access to the steam. Wait, I don't need access to steam. Let's see, is this loaded? Yes, it is. Okay. So maybe I'll just start working around here. You know what? I'll just do it like a proper guy and work from here. So, and I'm not sure if my voice is dipping again because I'm wearing both headsets. I mean, both my ears are covered, so I can't really hear myself talking. So I might be mumbling or I might be really loud. I really hate the speed ups that the fairy give. These fairies, they need to go. Like, but I don't want to toggle the events off because, like I said, I'm trying to avoid changing the core gameplay by toggling events like, yeah, like toggling events and stuff. If it requires a command, I try not to do it. For example, if I want to go home, I can always use /home, but I refuse to use it because it feels like it's against the spirit of playing the game. So I try to avoid it. But anyways, in order to get bolts, we need to use a cutting machine. So let's make a cutting machine. And in order to make steel rings, I can craft it from rods, or even better yet, I can make a bending machine. And as we discovered, we can actually use steel directly. So let's see what machines we currently already have. I've got a boiler, a compressor, a mixer. Seriously? Is that all? I'm pretty sure I had other stuff. Like, don't I? Huh, that's interesting. I don't think it's a good idea to place them side by side. So I'll just space them out. Oh wait, isn't the bronze boiler also a machine? Like a single block machine? Yes it is, okay. Oh, but it's just to generate steam, so I don't really need to use this. So let's recreate the multi-blocks. I wonder if I'm using the correct bricks. Because apparently there's a different brick. The shape is invalid. What is going on? Yeah, I think it's because I'm using the wrong type of bricks. There we go. So why do I even have fire bricks if I'm not gonna use it? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Huh. Oh. Oh well, question for another time. And let's make a 2-block gap. Again, I'm going to use the same tactic. With fluids on one side and items on the other. I forgot what this was for. If that's the coke oven, oh, this is the steam blast. This one needs the fire breaks. Okay. I think I'm understanding things now. So there's fluid input, item output, item input. I need a fluid output, and thankfully I can just change this into a fluid output. Right, and finally the clay bricks. Bam, 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 bam. Oops. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, excellent. So I've got the steam blast furnace running and the coke oven running. I'll need to pump steam in eventually. But for now, let's move on. In order to make steel rods, oh, that's right, you need a cutting machine. So, okay, I already bookmarked the cutting machine. What the hell? I thought you can make the steel stuff directly. But apparently not. Oh well, screw that then. Let's start with the bronze bending machine. So this needs copper, bronze, and fluid pipes, which I should have. Yes, I do. Okay, that's good. Right. And I just need copper rods, which I think I can just make in here. Yep. Oh, yeah, 3 of those. Oh, and copper gears. So they're more or less the same pattern. Like, thank God they are. If not, I'd probably commit Sudoku or something drastic. Alright, so let's make this cutting machine thing. Oh, it's a bending machine? Alright, so let's make this bending machine thing. That's done. So next I need the cutting machine. Wait a minute, what's going on? That's a steel casing. Do I need a cutting machine? I'm pretty sure I need a cutting machine. In fact, I don't even need a... Oh, okay, it's just slightly faster, but theoretically speaking, I don't need the bending machine because I could have just used the processor. But either way, I need to make the rods, which actually needs a cutting machine. Yeah, so I can't make steel ones directly. So let's just stick with the bronze versions. It's a casing. Right. Why do I have an extra copper gear? Alright, so that's the cutting machine. Put the cutting machine here because that seems to be more useful. And let's put the bending machine there. So let's get started. Most of the recipes need gear, and gears are kinda annoying to craft. Like, unless I can automate the item casting, it is quite annoying. So I need to get myself an auto crafter, and let's test out the idea by using the cutting machine to make the rods. Oh, okay. Now let's make that pattern. I wonder if I should make another crafting manager and put it in the not crafting manager, another pattern pattern grid. Yeah, I wonder if I should make another pattern grid and just put it in the library. Oh well. Let's see. Oh no, this needs a lubricant. Okay, fine. How do I make magnetic steel? Oh my, magnetic steel needs steel rods, which, when crafted, will become magnetic steel. Of course, of course. I mean, why wouldn't it? Alright, let's see. Let's figure out how to make some lubricant. Plant oil might be... I was gonna say plant oil might be something that's good, but in the end it still needs a centrifuge, and if I'm gonna use the centrifuge anyways, I might as well just use naphtha. Naphtha you can make... Oh, okay, you can use Oritech refining. Nah, that's too much work. Okay, so I'll make... so regardless, I'll need a mixer. Wait, no, not a mixer. I need a centrifuge. I can't make this. I can't make this yet. Oh my god, so I can't even automate this process. What the hell? What am I supposed to do? Like, am I supposed to make like 1,000 gears or something? Or risk having my carpal tunnel? What? Yeah. I'm having a breakdown now. This is such a stupid mod. Like, now I understand why people in Chosen Architects comment section always hate on GregTech. If this is anywhere near as annoying as GregTech, then I understand why people hate on it. Right, I gotta calm down. Let's reset everything, and let's just follow the goddamn quest line. Alright, so I need to make tin cables, which need tin wires and rubber sheets, which I can buy. So let's see, how can we get so you can get tin wires by either using a cutting machine, a saw, a wire mill. I think I'll use a saw. Who's sending 2 logs? Okay, you are. Oh, okay. This won't work. God damn it. Actually, I'm gonna give up on trying to automate whatever this is, modern industrialization. I'll just go full manual, I guess. And in order to make my life easier, I'm going to make things that I see in bulk. And if I'm not mistaken, I do have a stone cutter over here somewhere. guess I already broke it. Ah, no problem. I do have a random stone cutter here too. So you can go here beside of the forge hammer. What? It says stone. Oh, tin plate. Okay. Wait a minute. I could have sworn I saw the wire being something that you can make in the forge hammer directly. Oh well, that's a whole stack of tin wires. What more do I need? So I need rubber sheets. I'm gonna make a tree there. And right, so they just left again. Yeah, I'm not in a good mood. I'm in a very bad mood actually. It's partially because of T1 losing and partially because I'm annoyed by people gaslighting me into saying, oh, why don't you take care of your diet? Blah, 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 blah. But, yeah. One of these days, I'm gonna slap them and then keep on slapping them when they talk. But when they shut up, I'll slap them harder or something. Let them feel how I feel. Like, why are you not talking? But when I talk, I get slapped. And when I stay silent, I get slapped. It's that kind of situation. And yeah. Oh well. So I'm trying to make a trader because I want that industrialist to be available at all times. But I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't get him out. Oh, maybe I do have an exporter, don't I? Yes, so maybe if I put this here. Actually, can I push it into here? Oh, and made villager. Okay, it does respect the containers. The input type of the container. So let's put that into there. Is it not connected to the network? Oh, resource is missing, of course. So okay, that failed. Let's go back to our AE2 system. Oh, and I just thought of the correct terminology. Like I said something about slapping when people shut up and people blah blah blah. But actually, the thing is, no, the situation is the stop hitting yourself situation. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Anyways, easy villager. Trying to get the industrialist. So the industrialist is in my disk drive apparently, because I can't see it from the AE2 drive. The AE2 system, and that only happens when he's in the disk drive. So what I'm gonna do is probably cry, but more importantly, okay, there's about 2k stuff. I'm gonna try my luck and hope that the villagers are in here. And in order to if I got this out, maybe that too. I should be able to grab this, put it into my disk interface. Nope, it was gray die. I know I'm sniffing, and that might sound like I'm crying, but no, I'm not crying. Don't worry, I'm not that weak. Okay, I lied. I am that weak, but in this particular scenario, that's not I'm not crying. Yeah. So the issue that I'm facing now is that I don't have storage space that isn't in the disk drive. So I guess if I have a backpack, I can upgrade this. Fine. It won't allow me to upgrade it because it's died. I mean, you can upgrade it, but you need to manually do this because it's died. So the next tier will be diamonds, right? And if I place this, I think it just has to be on top of a chest. So, oh, yeah. Thankfully, it's already in the chest system, so if I just did this, it should empty out. Well, apparently not. Oh my god, I just can't. Like, So, I'm just piping things out, and don't forget to add the pipe upgrade so that things move out faster. God damn it. Okay, fine. I messed up here, I guess. That's already diamond. Okay, I can upgrade this. God damn it. So the issue is if you have the backpacks died, you won't be able to benefit from right clicking or pressing U in order to upgrade it. You need to constantly go and do this. Alright, that's the diamond here. Put that there. Hopefully, oh my god, what is this? Oh, okay. They were already there. So I was so about to give up. Alright, let's put this into the disk interface. Oh god damn it. So I hope that got into the backpack, but apparently not. Raw soulstone is a bulk item, so I'm not really sure why I haven't had it in a drawer or something. I guess I can just use the upgrades, the stack upgrades here. Oh, don't I have any of the stack upgrades left? Huh. Oh, the industrialist is here. So I have no idea why I couldn't see it from the AE2 system, but all that pain was for nothing because he was literally in that chest. Man, today is not going my way, is it? Alright, so 80th put in, his slot is put in, so now anytime I need rubber I can just buy it from here. Finally. I needed it to make this. Wait, no. How do I make this? Because I need this, and this needs a bending machine or a compressor. And you need alloy. Oh, this is the rabbit hole that I went down earlier, isn't it? So you can make it by mixing lead and antimony. Antimony doesn't. Oh wait. Oh, there seems to be a GR. I can't find the budding GR though. I see this shard, but I don't see the actual budding GR. Yeah, so I don't think you can get antimony from this, from GRs. Antimony, and well, I've got a respectable amount, so I might as well just use this. In fact, I should process it. What? You crush it just to get experience nuggets? You can double it with the squeezer, or you can double. Oh wait, you get dust immediately. Oh okay. You can double it with the enrichment chamber, and because you can make that into dust, I'm guessing you can wash it. Oh okay. So a purification chamber will allow you to triple it, and after that, if you wash or crush it, no, washing it. Okay, if you washed it, oh, so it's just a triple. It's not. Okay. So after that, if you double, oh, but you need flux. Oh my god, I'm really sorry. Like, I think I started out really well, but now everything has gone down the toilet, hasn't it? Well, I guess I should stop being greedy and just double it. It was enrichment, wasn't it? Oh, that was instant. So, it was antimony. There we go, antimony dust. And I also need lead. I'm guessing I can also double this by enrichment. Yes, excellent. That was instant. So, the only reason why it's been slow when I auto-crafted it is because it's sending one item at a time. which is strange because I didn't set a lock mode, which means that it should be sending it like without waiting for the results. But oh well. Let's make the stupid battery alloy thingy. Okay, so I can use the mixer. Is there a faster machine? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, okay, so you can use the powder. Alright, for some weird reason it wasn't showing up in the JI use case. So let's find my Ender IO alloy machine. It should be somewhere around here. Ah, there you are. So if I just, oh no. Oh, this is just smelting it. This is so dumb. Oh well, since it's gonna smelt it anyways. So if I put, okay, so I can't even put these things in. That's really weird. Like, yeah, you see it there, right? Alloy smelter. Oh, this isn't the Ender IO alloy smelter. It's something else. All right. This is on me. I'm just dumb. So I guess since I already have that exporter, I might as well just feed this with Steam. Question mark cable. Alright, and let's put the multi-industrialization Steam in. Alright, and if I put the stuff in, is it not? Oh my god, what is wrong? I'm starting to get angry again. Wait a minute. Oh, it has to be the dust. Okay. Me and lead. Right. Can I crush you guys with a crushing wheel? Yes. Okay. Good. Good. Because that means I can just chuck them here. Right. Finally. And while that's cooking, I'm going to do my dailies again. Yes, white earth survival is a chore. Alright, so I got myself some of the battery alloy. I think I need to smelt these into the ingot versions, then I can do stuff. So, where is my smelter? Okay, got myself some of the battery ingots, and for each of them I'll need 2. And oh wait, okay, I thought that was a trade icon, but nope. So I can either use, I mean, I can make them all into plates, because I do need the plates in the end. What? Oh, okay, I need to use the compressor. I can't use the forge hammer anymore. Okay, I just need to speed that up so that I can take the exporter. And if I put it into here, okay, I forgot to put the steam into the exporter. But yeah, if I put it there, I should be able to get myself the alloy plates. And again, I can just simply speed things up and get my plates. And I need a bending machine, so let's do this. You know what? I'll just put them side by side. I don't know if they will affect anything because of the what is it called? The auto push or whatever. Like, I don't know how the machines interact with each other yet, but I'm just gonna assume that it works just fine. So I need to divide this into 3 and send 2 portions to be bent. Yes, get bent! Alright, there we go. You chose a wrong time, buddy. Okay, fine. I'll let you live. I should have also smelted these. Kind of forgotten there. So I can finally make myself the batteries now. 2 of them. A single one of these. I thought. Did I already have some steel casing? Yeah, I did. Oh, god damn it. Ah, okay, so I can make the basic machine hull now. Thank you. You'll use a lot of them, which is annoying and worrying. Alright, so I'm guessing that you cannot use FE to power these machines, despite it saying that you could. But as they say, if you assume, you make an ass out of yourself. So I guess I'll try and craft this directly, because this isn't a processing step. Well, this is, but no, it's not a processing step. You're expected to be able to craft this now. So yeah, let's try crafting this. Alright, so we're almost done with the hatches. Yep, and I just need the LV input hatch, which I can thankfully make. Let's skip to this. I need a blast furnace. Oops. Okay, I have a basic machine hull. I just need this, which needs a polarizer. And the polarizer, of course, it needs another basic machine hull. Of course it does. Wait a minute, where's my current... Oh, okay, I already used that. This would be a good time to have the dupe glitch. It'd be great if I can use the dupe glitch now. So let's see if the armor showed up or not. I'm guessing no, seeing how my day has been going so far. Yay! Okay, so jinxing myself worked. Would you look at that? I got all that collected, which means that I now am able to use the dupe glitch. So this is a self-imposed challenge. It's not part of FTB Skies 2, obviously. Well, I hope it was obvious. So as a reminder, the dupe works by putting things into a drawer and then putting drawers into a pocket something. Let's see, pocket. Yeah, this thing. Pocket storage unit. Yeah. So if you had this and some drawers, preferably a 1x1, but I think it might work with any other drawer types. Oh, okay, this one had a void upgrade inside. I was wondering why I couldn't craft it. Alright, so I got 5, and you put things in by left clicking on it. But if you have something here, like if you had a drawer and then say I want to dupe analog circuits, so you put the analog circuits in here, and when you hover your storage unit, when you open your storage unit, instead of left clicking, you right click on this. Oh, did they patch it? Oh no, they patched the dupe. No, no, I worked so hard. I got so far. But, oh wait, might probably be this. Oh nope, yeah. They fixed the dupe. God damn it. I worked so hard to try to get this dupe. Like, god damn it. Oh, this means that I can't even duplicate the keys that I've already, the coins I've already spent. That's annoying. Yeah. So, unfortunately, my bad luck does continue. I was trying to jinx myself so that I could get the armor, but who knew that my luck would extend, that even the dupe wouldn't work. Oh well. Oh, I forgot to eat my pill. Be right back. Alright, let's continue. God damn it. So I need invar. If I'm not mistaken, I have invar automatically generated, don't I? Nope. But I can get it from alloying. Yeah, so it's iron and nickel. Wait, this is not the alloy smelter. How do I get invar? Like, how did I get invar is the question. Oh, did I get invar from doing this? Okay, so I'll just I'll just make invar through the mixer, I guess. Iron ore, yes. And nickel ore, yep. But I need 2 iron to 1 nickel, so there we go. Yes, suffer! Suffer! So I can put them here. And okay, it's consuming the steam. Right, so let's make an exporter. I'm still kind of miffed that we can't get the dupe running. Like, why? Right, where did I put my time war? Okay, so I need ingots. Oh my god, I can't even... Alright, so in order to make the gear for Invar, you can't... yeah, you can't use a forge hammer. You either need to use a press or you need item casting. Or maybe an assembler. Theoretically speaking, I can make an assembler now. Nope. Wait. Maybe, because I can make the polarizer. Oh my god, this... I hope nobody watches this episode. Anyways, let's continue by making the other stuff. I'll need some emeralds for rubber sheet. Yep, there we go. Alright, so before I can make the motor, I need to make the polarizer. And in order to make this, I need some inductors and tin cables. And of course, the basic machine hull. I think I already have some cables, to be honest. So I just need steel rods and stuff. And I believe you can make steel rods by... where is my steel? Oh, running up there. So I believe you can make steel in the forge hammer. I mean the steel rods. The forge hammer. Let me just confirm that. Yep. And in order to make the wires, I'll need to put copper plates into the stone cutter. Well, since it's a rather abundant resource, I'll just make all stack. There we go. We can make an inductor. Did I need 1 or 2? Okay, I needed 2. Go. So I just literally need the hull. Okay, so that's a polarizer made. What is this powered with? Is it steam or FE? Let's try a gate to see if it works with FE or not. More narrative gates, please. Though to be fair, I should start just using nitro all the way. Okay, maybe next time when I run out of gates, the niotic gates, I'll use the nitro gates. But okay, so thankfully I can just use a gate, so FE is accepted, and I'm hoping that FE is also accepted for making the what was I trying? Yeah, the electric blast furnace. But regardless, now that I've done that, I need an assembler, and in order to do that, I need pistons and motors and stuff like that. Same for the conveyor. Wait a minute, you need an oh, you could have just used a craft. Wait a minute, does that mean that I could have just made this in a crafting table too? Yes, I can. How about this? Yes, I can. What the hell? What? I'm pretty sure one of them needed the assembler. No? No? What? What? I'm tripping. I am tripping because I could have sworn one of them required an assembler in order to make. But apparently not. So, back. Anyways, let's make some invar ingots. Oh, there you are. Okay, well that's melting. Let me just regroup, like collect my thoughts again. I need an LV energy hatch. Wait, no. I already have an LV energy hatch. What the hell? What else do I need? So I need this and this and this, which are okay. So there are these three things. Um, let's start by making this. Okay, let's start by making this. Okay, let's start by making this. I don't know why I'm doing this slowly through the autocrafting when I could have just as quickly done this. Before I leave the library, gotta check again. Temperature 0. That's flowing in. That's empty. That's empty. Empty. Temperature 0. Okay. So far so good. I keep defaulting to go home when I meant to go to the basement. Because I need to look at this. Yeah, let's cancel them all. Let's make a gear, make a casing, and I need 2 of these stupid batteries. I need more battery alloy. Battery. Okay. So, where's the compressor? There we are. Press. Oh. Let's just make another exporter. In fact, I don't even need this line if I want. Well, I'll remove them later. For now, oh, go. Divide this into 3 again, and then 2. Alright, what did I need again? Oh, that's right. I need one more battery, make the hull, and now I need these things. So magnetic cupronickel wires are made by polarizing normal cupronickel wires, which are made from... Seriously? I need to make a wire mill in the end? I swear my sanity is... It's... If you can see my sanity meter, it would have gone down off screen by now. So I need a bronze rotor. Does this guy sell a bronze? No, it's a copper rotor. Okay, fine. Let's make more bronze. I don't even know why I need bronze when this is a steel machine, but eh. Right, so that's our wire mill. Does it need steam? Yes, it does. Wait a minute. Oh, that's export. Yeah, my sanity is pretty much gone now. The worst thing is that I need to get ready for the second rounds of laser treatment tomorrow, which means that I'll be out again and be unable to make more episodes. Which means that my buffer period has shrunk from 10 days. Now it's currently down to 4 or 5 days. I can't really remember, but it's gonna keep on shrinking and shrinking. So, man. Anyways, I need to make croup nickel, which is made from this, which you make from an alloy smelter. Okay, you can craft it from... Okay, never mind. Alright, so it seems that I need to get powder somehow. Okay, it's a mixer. I need copper and nickel, of course. Copper... Do I not have copper ore? Yes, I do. What's the ratio? So 1 to 1. Okay, copper and nickel. Very quickly make some and smelt it. I wonder if there's a use for them in their dust form. If not, well, I guess I can just always crush them. So it doesn't matter. How many of the wires do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7 wires, which means 7 plates. Not bronze. The crapo nickel. God damn it! I can't even make these into plates in the Forge Hammer. Okay, and thankfully I can just use the compressor. Then I can put this steel mill, wire mill, go. And I need to polarize it. Oh wait, I got 14. Oh well, better extras than not. There we go. Okay, can finally make this, and I need this coil. Okay, I can make that. Oh, okay. How many of those do I even need? I need 8 of them, which means 64. Okay, I need 64. So I need 60 more, which is 30 plates, which is 30 of this. Go. We're halfway there. Just need to buy more rubber. That sounds dirty. There we go. So that's 8 of that. And 7 heat-proof machine casings. Which, alright, this is what I needed the invar for. How many did I need again? 7 was it? Yep, 7. I probably can make it directly now. Okay, I lied. So this is the one that needed the assembler, which needed this. You know what? Screw that. I'm going to just use my table. So I got a casting table. Let's make a bronze gear, or maybe a copper gear, because any gear works for this. Wait a minute, did I mess up the copper gear recipe? I just messed up the shape. Okay, so how you make a cast is by going to the item smelter, replacing the casting basin, and putting whatever you want to cast into this. So, for example, I want a gear, so I put in the cheapest gear I can get. Actually, the cheapest gear I can get would have been the wooden gear. Well, never mind that. Next, you need steel, because you literally need to cast the mold out of this. I just need to know how much molten steel I need. So that's 360, which is 7 molten steel. Okay. I mean 7 steel ingots. Got that. Wait a minute, I miscalculated. I was calculating 630, not 360. Never mind. As soon as this cools, I should get a gear cast. There we go. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I broke this and put it back in, where is it? Where did the boundary trade go? It should. Oh, okay. Never mind. I still have the molten steel there, and I can't drain it out, or can I? Okay, I can just drain it out, and if I break this, will it just disappear? Alright, excellent. So now that I have that, I can put the cast back in, and now I want to make invar casts, invar gear rather, and I need 7 of them. Each of them also needs 360, which is 4 ingots each. 4 ingots each. And I need how many of them do I need? 7. So I need 7. So 7 times 4 is 28, I think. Invar. So as you can see, I can pour in the invar, and I should be able to get myself invar gear. And the good thing is that the cast, once it's done like this, it won't be consumed, which means I don't have to do the casting process again and again and again. But I do still need to do this for however many times I need to make this. I kind of gave up trying to English. So the rest of the video, it's probably kind of similar to listening to a drunkard talking. So yeah. Okay, this should be the last one. It is indeed the last one. There we go. Now I just need the invar plates, which thankfully can be made in the hammer. Good job. 8 per, and I need 7. So what's 8 times 7? 7 times 7 is 49. So plus that it's 56. 56 in bar. Finally, should be able to make 7 of that. Excellent, excellent. My math was mathing, and this was thising. Unfortunately, that also gave me some extra bits, which means that I've wasted some of the crafts. Well, regardless, I should make myself this electric blast furnace thingy. Okay, I think I can make that. So it needs an energy input, which I'm gonna put there. It's a 3x3. Okay, and the controller thingy can be here, which means that I can also just put this here. Yes. Are those the coils or the... what is this? Okay, that is the coil. So the bottom and the top bits have to be the heat resistant thingy. So that's the output. That's the input. I know it's invalid. Let me place my blocks, please. Wait a minute. Didn't it say it only needs... oh. Wait, yeah. What's going on here? It said it only needed 8. Oh, that's because the quest actually gives you the rest. Fine. I'll make this thing. Yeah, I'm kinda out of patience. And I can't even dupe things because it got patched out, which makes me doubly annoyed. I'm kinda curious though, because this quest came before... yeah, this quest came before the polarizer, but this needs you to have a motor. But the motor needs you to have magnetic steel rods, which you need... oh, okay, so you can actually craft it as like this. Okay, I didn't know that. Never mind. It's too late now. Why don't I have any copper wire and stuff? I'm not gonna bore you with the other boring things that I need to do. So, I'll just skip ahead to when I finish making the damn turbine. I am so tempted to just turn on creative. Like, if you didn't know, you can turn on creative even if you're in a hardcore world by just turning on the LAN. And then if you allow comments, you'll get access to comments. But, you know, as painful as that was, at least I got this, which unlocked these blocks, which will allow me to finish building this structure. Is that it? Excellent. Okay. Finally. Oh my god. Carpal tunnel, I tell you. Carpal tunnel. Oh, okay. This one gave you a free machine hull. So now finally I'll be able to make the aluminium. And you do that by just putting in the dust. Excellent. So I know for a fact that you can use the normal FE to power the electric stuff. Yep. And if I get myself my aluminium dust, industrial aluminium dust, there we go. Can I? I can. So I finally got myself my first pieces of aluminium. Oh, okay. I was wondering why it stopped, but that's because I ran out of materials. So now I can finally make myself the board, which is just plates with electrum cables. So close. Okay, so I need 3 of the plates. Can I? No, I can't. Of course, that would have been too easy. I need compressors for this. There are. Next, I need the redstone battery. Just one. Excellent. Next is this. And finally, 4 electrum cables. which needs electrum wires, which needs electrum plates, which needs electrum, of course. Wait a minute, I think I already have electrum. Yeah, okay. So that's the electrum. Okay, finally, almost. Wait a minute. I did have enough to. Yeah, I did have enough to craft this. God damn it. Alright, now, finally, I should be able to make the damn circuit board. Thank you! I need to repeat that 16 more times, but as you can see, I did manage to make this, so I'm just gonna do the rest off camera, probably tomorrow after my surgery, or maybe before. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, definitely after the surgery. Let's just check again if we've got any damage done here. Nope. And nope. Okay, so I'm stuck. So I need to repeat that painful process 15 more times, and I'll also need to make myself that implosion thingy, implosion compressor, which needs titanium. Oh my god, in order to make titanium, I need to either make a heat exchanger. No, I can't use a heat exchanger because I don't have hot titanium ingots. Oh, so it doesn't matter, I still need... Ah, okay. Huh. So I need to get myself an arc furnace. Or the EBF at a Canthal tier. Which means that I need to make Canthal, which also needs the vacuum freezer. Canthal dust. It's a mix of stainless steel, chromium, and industrial aluminum dust. Oh my god, I have no idea how we're gonna make any of that. It's just iron, nickel, manganese, and chromium. Oh my, this mod is stupid. I'm telling you, it's stupid. Who the hell made this mod? Like, it's such a stupid mod. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm nowhere near what I need. Like, the thing that I need is way up here, I bet. Well, not exactly way up here, but pretty close. Yeah, here we are. So I still need to go through that. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, that leads to that. And this needs this. It's an optional quest. Oh my god. Are you telling me that I wasted the past 9 hours trying to make this stupid electronic circuit board for something that will need me to go through another 1 million hours? It feels like 1 million hours anyways. When I could have just as easily made this. I already have the damn refinery. I also have some creosote oil and oh my god. I can see why people hate this mod. Like, I just looked online and yes, it seems to be a really hated mod. Like, I wouldn't hate it so much if it were autocraftable, but most of these things don't support autocrafting. Like, they do, but by the time you made them, you don't really need to autocraft things anymore. But then you realize, yes, you do, but you're too lazy to do it, and then you just come here and just use your time on things manually anyways, and then you realize, oh, I should have just autocrafted this for the future, and then you realize there's no future. I'm sorry, I'm meandering. It's been a really stressful afternoon for me, so and no, it's not stressful because of the T1 Gen G match. That definitely contributed to the stress, but other things were also happening at the same time. Since it involves information of other people, I'm not gonna go into detail like I usually do, like my traumas dumping sessions and stuff. But yeah, it's been a stressful day. Anyways, since I'm already going down the titanium route, I mean, since I'm already going down the implosion compressor route, I might as well just go down the rabbit hole and continue on. But not today. As I said, I need to go to sleep so that I can go to my laser treatment tomorrow. Oh, what's this? Yeah, I need to prepare to go to sleep and wake up tomorrow so that my eyes aren't bloodshot when they're making the laser treatment. They might accidentally shoot some veins that aren't caused by my diabetes. So yeah, it's not sunset like I usually do, like I usually end the episodes at, but it's been a really long day, so I'm not gonna wait for the sunset. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you guys again next time, and bye bye.